After looking at the immensity of God's universe, man seems just too small and insignificant for God to care anything about.
Like And that was your mama's favorite band.
Hombre, shut up.
You know what?
Acid Row.
Hey, if you don't get down to that,
You ain't
you
true.
need some acid. You know what, dude? There's sometimes when people do need it, they'll pick me up. You know what I mean? It's like if I was a doctor, honestly, dude, I see what you're going through and life's hard or whatever, and I would say, like, just take one of these. They're good for you because anything that isn't really that good for you, dude, it's not gonna make you smile. You know, like there's some drugs where you see them and you see people they're talking to themselves or they're dancing to no music. Now that's a bad drug, dude. But when you're doing a drug and you're on the side of laughing like hijo, and you look, you're envious of those guys and say, check out those dudes are having the time of their life. And you know what? Usually that's the time when you're broke. You got a couple of quarts, and then you know what? You got a good buddy that says, hey, you want a beer? I'm buying. Right? That's what life's about. Life's about that. You're going to fall down, but you're also going to stand up. So when you're on your feet, you got to remember the people that are on their, it was some people that are on their backs. The other ones, que se quedan ahí and step all over them. Fuck them, right? Some people belong on the floor, right? Yes or no?
Yeah, maybe.
There's some people that don't try, dude, that they don't care.
They don't put no effort.
And then if you keep lifting up those people, do you know what happens to you?
They get you flat.
You get that nalga of an old man. You get hip problems because you keep lifting them up and they're taking you down. And eventually, dude, you got that problem with the rotary cup.
The rotary.
When the doctor looks at you and he looks at you and says, how many years were you playing quarterback? It's just the stress of life, dude, of having to carry yourself plus others, dude.
You're right.
So that's why I'm saying, when somebody good is down, help them up. When somebody bad is down, fucking tap dance on their culo. I'm fucking serious, dude, because you know why? Because bad people don't care about you when you're bad and when you're down. When you're down, they don't give a fuck about you. You know what they're saying? Look, he can't do this, he can't do that. Hey, fuck you, motherfucker. You ain't worth the shit sober or drunk.
Yeah.
You shouldn't even talk. But so when good people are down, help them up.
Help them.
Hey, that's a good song title.
What's that?
When good people are down, help them up.
Hey, it's gonna, when it comes out on the national picture, the Salvation Army, when good people are down, help them out. The little kids,
That's gonna be on the Verga del Momio soundtrack.
On the Verga del Momio soundtrack, dude, which is exclusive, dude. You know what? Hey, we haven't even announced the people. Hey, let's start. There's too much chinage going on here, like that. But hey, all of a sudden, we've been visited by the chinage people, no?
Chinage
people. Some people. Lucky I'm not a masonry kind of guy, no?
Chipping away, okay.
I chip away at that chin. You know what that? Hey, you haven't seen a chin like that since cuando salió Joe Namath in that fucking pantyhose commercial. Remember? Remember
Con
that?
the fur coat.
But the fur coat guaranteed that he would win the Super Bowl.
Como Troy Aikman, right?
A little bit like Donis, or ¿cómo se llama? ¿Cómo se llama? Donnie Trump, hijo.
Like an Adonis?
No, just sizzle lips, as they call them.
Oh, shimmer lips.
Oh, yeah, shimmer lips. Yeah, a lot of people had missed you. If you didn't know that who's in the house is a Kidman, Kidman. Hey, 3 names, but you know what? You beat him. Está más chisqueado que la chingada. Hey,
todo chisqui.
Aquí está simple, dude. Hijo de su chingada. Hijo. Hey, getting back to
Hey, real quick, what was the name of that band, man? That band was in the Pike, man.
That was Acid Row.
Yeah, that was Acid Row.
Acid Row.
Called the Emperor.
Acid Row, like a row of...
Like a row of corn on the...
A row of corn.
Hey, would you ever go to a place like that? You know how they have pumpkin patch? Would you ever go to like a corn row?
No, hombre. Se va a tirar puro
Well, they had a
nanas.
corn maze, yeah.
Corn maize. A la vez.
Hijo de su.
Va a ser chingo cornbread.
Puro corn. Wait, speaking of that, dude, a lot of corn. You know what the doctor says about corn? If it don't come out, you're sick. No, hey, remember, hey, Get yourself a physical. Eat some fucking corn. What the? Hey, make sure if it comes out tomorrow, fuck it, man. Eat that bacon burger. You know,
Eat bacon.
give it a couple of days until you see it coming out, or else they say it just sits there. You know that, right?
A veces no sale entero.
They say that's why sometimes when you take a shit, it comes out. It looks like masa. Dang. Hijo, you're on fire. You're on fire. That's how it goes. Shut it down.
And keep your eye out for the infector.
Yeah, there's another movie coming out. Hijo, dude, we got so many movies right now, dude, but not enough film cameras. Dude. Coming exclusively to the UA Theater at South Park Theaters. South Park Mall.
In the parking lot in the back.
Hey, but we also got The Infector, which The Infector is going to take place with a guy that también, he gets infected at South Park Mall because he's figuring, right? The guy does so much figuring out some bad stuff that se le cae his nail falls off, right? Well, at the same time, he gets in a drought and he ain't fingering nobody, so he goes to the bathroom. I'm just giving you the rundown. And he se toca, the back door, right?
The Kool-Aid.
And then he smells it and he's like that, right? Hey, but at the same time, when his hands were dirty, they go, Bob, we need you. We're slammed. We need you to come back to the grill. And he turns the burgers for the people that are eating, dude. So it's a thriller. It's a chiller. Hijo, it's a pinche, a monstrosity of pinche culerismo, dude. If you ever wanted to see a movie where you totally just feel like it smells like culo in the theater, dude, this one's gonna be it, right? When is it coming? In the summer, no?
Yeah.
The summer of 2025, right?
The summer of 2025.
Yeah, summer of 2025. If y'all want to come in on that movie, come on. Hey, everybody's shy out there. Come on, we need some actors and actresses. Life is too short. Hey, come on. It's
gonna be a summer blockbuster.
Hey, you know what? It's gonna be sponsored by Bring Your Own Beer, right? Like, and by the backyard doctor ahorita están dando chicos physicals. ¿Cómo dijo that doctor? He said, I didn't know what he was saying, but he just said open your mouth and he went like that and they go, and then what happened? And he just went, why didn't do it? Like that with the palillo, like, I don't have a stick, my friend. That's it.
I can't fucking find it.
There you go.
Hey, what were they doing before tongue depressors, bro? They just like right in the throat.
No, hombre. They were getting down with night owls, dude. You know what? Does anybody, a fun fact about owls, night owls especially, if you hear them hooting, don't be scooting. You know that's a law, right? Like, seriously. Because if you're bent over like that, trying to wipe your ass, and then you hear, woohoo, woohoo, and then you hear that, like that. Like, say we could get the spluttering noise when they attack. Look, and you're bent over like that in the woods. The owl hoots, and then you're like, where is that owl? And then you hear this. That's it. Not that one. I don't have that. The attacking one. That. I don't have that. Chico, you did her, hijos. We'll get it for next week. We'll have it ready for hijos. Yeah, right? There was like a one. Anyway, when you hear, let's do it again. When you hear this noise, hey, estás tirando a shit out in the woods. Hey,
Drop the gallo.
Not that one, chica. I hear it. Ready? Let's go. Like this. Look, you're in the woods, and then like that. And all of a sudden, and then all of a sudden, you just hear like. You better pick up your pants because those owls, they're known to fly low, but they hang low too. Woo, woo, woo. They'll penetrate you, dude.
They're gonna say, "Who's your daddy?"
Hey, if you fly off on his penis, dude, that's your fault.
Hey, that's a big worm.
Who is your daddy? And what does he do?
You gotta watch it. Hey, if anybody's going out there camping, remember, watch out for the owls. You know what I mean?
Stay in the titty.
Hey, give a hoot and don't pollute it. You know. Stay classy.
Sweetwater, Hondo. I was working with this cat over here, Mark, dude, and they get like, how can I like see these my fingers right here. We're just keep going. Just tell me when to stop. They're like a good half a torso or half a body. They get big. Especially the ones like farther out. I mean, anybody like doing a big ear. Y'all know what a big ear is? It's when you all bird watch and then you like get with other bird watchers and you have like the most sightings. If y'all gonna do a big ear, I would do it in South Texas, man, because I've seen like every other.
You know what I heard that people recommended doing it at the zoo and not on my time. This is not a nerd show. We don't watch birds. Fuck birds. You know what I mean?
Fuck birds.
If you ain't eating them, fuck them. This is the only kind of bird we like.
Big bird wing.
That chinga, we're wasting time. Hey, speaking of wasting time,
You want big
we're
huevos?
wasting your time, so let's get it together, dude. Everybody raise their cups, drink their beer, and salute that we're still fucking here, right?
Salud.
The time goes by too
Five,
fast.
man, coming right up.
Yeah, you know.
Hey, we're in Desmadre December right
Hijo,
now.
and not only that, it's been taking its toll. You know, I've been seeing it. It's like, that's why the children of December, they say, oh, you're not festive. You know, the children of December. Honestly, dude, if you're out there and you're from December, hey, speaking of that, let's throw out the birthday pitos, no? Because there's a birthday pito for the devil himself.
Happy birthday to Fred. We missed it last weekend.
Hijo, we got fucking Mr. Stony Greenberg.
Tony Greenburn, happy birthday.
We got Cuco Loco.
Cucu loco.
Happy birthday.
And we got also Candy Roberts. We got Candy Roberts.
Happy birthday.
Let's see, who else do we miss? And he was and my cousin Bonnie también. My cousin Bonnie.
Happy birthday, Bonnie.
Le gusta porear, not Bonnie the crazy one, but yeah, Bonnie the other crazy. All Bonnies are
I
crazy.
prefer Bonnie the Cat Ranch. Yeah.
Hijo, nombre.
Bonnie loves, yeah.
Bonnie loves también. Nobody, it's not her birthday. And then he wonders why he got fired. No, like it was the last race at the Kentucky Derby. He didn't know he had to be Mexican if he was drinking on the town, right? Like, he was gonna make an arm and a leg. What the let's you got ready? No, I can play no matter what. Already take your position. They said even the horse went to sleep. They were like, no, man.
He didn't make the track.
He does,
he didn't make the cut.
He does bugling for the little shit show.
Hey, you know what? That vato he said that he got his lips so strong, dude, that he blew so hard, dude.
The Chisler.
They say, seriously, hombre que Chisler. The he did get chiseled after that. He said his lips were all built. Hey, babe, for all you people que tiran el pito, hey, keep on piteando. Hey, don't let it bring you down. That's a nice instrument, right? Somebody's got to blow it, right? All right.
Swollen
Hey,
lips.
well, speaking of... we're going to fire him for the shit show, too, bro. He's got to go back to Retama Park, bro. Speaking of that, let's put on some tunage right there, because it's time for a little tunage. Huh?
We got Cadaver March. A song called Rabbit Killer.
Yeah, one day the pinche cadavers are going to be marching all over the street. They're going to come for your ass.
Yeah.
Let's check
Live it
this
up,
out.
you dead motherfuckers.
Drink it. Go in the rabbit hole.
Holy shit, we're back alive.
Hell yeah, you know what I mean? Rabbit killer. Have you ever eaten rabbit meat?
I actually have. Yes.
It's pretty tender, right?
Yeah, it was made like a carne guisada.
It tastes like pescado.
No, but it
You boil it unless you fricassee
What?
like
You
right
boil
over an open flame, or like if you're gonna spin it, or what do they call
You
it?
put chingo spices on that shit.
Oh yeah, you gotta spice the shit out of it.
Chile in there.
Herbs and
You gotta put a lot of chile on it.
You know what?
it's gamey, man.
You know what I heard? A lot of lavender oils, right? And
La verga.
tea tree oil with butter,
Yeah.
right? And fucking
Blue bonnet seeds.
gotcha.
Yeah.
They're rare, dude, to get.
Yeah.
Some cilantro.
And
They're hard to get. You gotta get them on the black market.
and dandelion stems too. You know, you start the fire at the
Ahí down
rosemary kush.
Rosemary
Just
kush.
some cilantro and cumin and a shitload of garlic.
That's the baby, dude. Even the baby said, "Fuck that shit."
Le quemó los culos.
Even the baby won't eat the food. Hey, you know what they said? If you cook like some shitty food, like not even your dogs will eat it, dude. And you know what?
Not even your dog.
It's the truth. They're like, fuck. No. Hey, you know why? Because why are they gonna get a stomach ache for some shit that?
Or get the runs for your.
Yeah, for some shit that tastes ugly, dude. You taste it like you throw your food down, like, oh, this shit sucks, and you throw it down. The dog listens to you like, fuck you, you eat it, man.
Échale sal.
Hombre, chico, échale a alguien más, no?
Échale.
Person can't cook, you know.
Ugh.
Hey, get him the fuck out of there, right there. Háblale a aquel, Julio, hijo de su.
Naive Julio.
You know why they call him Julio? Because they go straight for the Julio.
Straight to the Julio.
Muerde más
And for
nalgas.
quail, it's cilantro and garlic and what is it? Extra virgin olive oil, and then you have to marinate that.
Let me,
No,
what else?
you have to fry it.
Well, how do you what? You marinate it or you what?
Yeah, you have to marinate quail, dude. Rabbit maybe
Ya
not.
salieron
because
los cats, no? Ya salieron los cats. You
you put a lot of heat to
Hold
it.
on, watch out. Lauren's writing.
You
Y ya
can't put a lot of
salieron.
heat to it.
Throw another one. Ya salieron los quién? A ver,
yeah.
let's do it.
Let's see here.
Ya salieron los cats. Right there, los cats. The cats are live in the neighborhood.
Hombre.
For those of you that are new here, I'm Mark B. We got conies, and conies.
And I think we got cat. Hey, throw another cat because I think it's Cat Junior también. Tírale un cat más. Un Cat Junior. Ahí está. Don't let her hablar del dog cancer because they'll take all of it. The dogs and the cats.
And the werewolf.
Hey, making sure, you know what, for the people out there, spade and neuter each other because hey, you don't want no more dogs. Hey, we don't want no more dogs out in the street. Honestly, dude.
Right.
Like, a dog should belong in the house and it should be loved. It's like having your kid out there and he has a knife. You know? Hijo de suya. Ya cálmate, hijo de suya.
He went too deep.
Se ahogó en un milk bone.
Ooh.
¿Te gustan los milk bones a ti? Nada más te gustan los bones así solo, ¿no? Sí, hijo de su.
¿Cómo te gusta?
Anybody got scrap bones?
You can scratch your nalga with that scratch balls.
Hey, I'd rather do that than check your throat. With that, hey, you know what? I was
Check
looking
your
it up.
throat with the hueso.
No, I was looking it up, and that's the way they did it in ancient civilization.
Con
They
hueso.
used- Yeah, little huesito. Dude.
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
they
it was
got
like
the
somebody's finger.
Con las uñas and shit.
Pinche una.
Hairy palms. and
Nombre,
shit.
un dedo de un Zulu tribesman.
Ala.
That was a lucky one, or tiny hand.
Se rascó los culo.
Hey, have you ever been so enroñado, dude? Like, no, I'm being dead serious. Like you get so itchy, right? Like you're in public, and I'm seriously, you're normally
scratching your
not
huevos.
itchy. No, but yes, like in the huevos or in the general
In the
region
culo.
where you can't touch because you know what? Look, I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. As soon as you go for the scratch, somebody's checking you out, dude, because you turn around like that and somebody looks at you and they give you that smile like,
They're recording.
this way, you know? But because you know what? That's meant to be, dude.
Ooh.
You'll never get away with giving yourself a good scratch. Like,
No.
you look like a pervert.
Good.
You know what I mean? Like somebody's gonna say he was touching his wee wee, and then you have to pretend You were scratching your leg like,
hey, you're scratching your pants.
except for that man, because he don't care what the. that man says that when his huevos itch, he just takes them out of the fucking zipper and scratches them right. Pinche hijo sucio, cabrón. Hey, he said that what he wanted for Christmas. Quería I thought he wanted like an autograph. He's a sports fan, right? And I said, no, pues quiero un autograph jersey of Dak o algo, ¿no? ¿Sabes qué quería?
¿Qué?
El jackstrap. He wanted a Dak dog. I tell you.
That dog. You want that dog?
He wanted that Dak dog. Hey, you know what? There was a warning that was sent out earlier. Did you hear the warning?
What warning?
I haven't sent that as the creepy song.
Oh, yes.
They said that to be aware. La verga del momio was located wandering out there. So if all the children are asleep, be careful. And for those who like it, como the other one, because I'll tell you a story. There was a story where the verga del momio showed up in that. Remember in that dark alley, and it was the camera from the show. When they go like that, let's see. Hijo, ya valió verga, no. But remember when he came out like that, like la verga del momio noise again. La verga del momio, then the bang. And then who was that dirty man? I could tell he in the dark.
Oh yeah.
Hijo, qué sucio.
Behind the bush.
El ambiache, no. God damn, that man aims to please. Well, let me ask you a question, right? Hey, not talking about pleasing. Fuck pleasing people. Que se van a la verga. You know what?
Chupapi muñeño.
Que chupen verga o lo que quieran, because people don't fucking need to be kissing. Don't need to be kissing anybody's ass or fucking doing, anything special. You know what? Just be yourselves.
Don't be a
and
brown
be the
nose.
best person you can be, dude. Like the way I'm saying, because you know what? It gets on your nerves, dude. Little bite after bite. They start talking and you start thinking like, hijo, if I could just take out his fucking eye right now. Like, damn. I know that I could take his eye out, dude, and drain his fucking blood out of his skull, right? You know? When you start thinking like that, dude, and you're watching Frosty the Snowman, I'm serious, dude, but you're calm. Like, you're sitting down, maybe drinking a hot chocolate, But the world is getting on your nerves, dude, because you know what? The world is fucking a pain in the ass. I don't give a fuck how much brews they pour me tonight. I'm fucking pissed off with the world, dude. You know what? It hasn't changed. It did change. It got worse. So you know what I'm going to say?
¿Qué pasó?
Put away the goddamn pinche furniture from Brenda Center because you're never gonna pay it off, dude. You're fucking like 3 months behind.
Hide
it. You're 3 months behind. Huele a pinche patas hediondas. It got burned fucking marks when you were fucking doing yellow and falling asleep on it. You ain't never gonna pay for that bitch. Get it out of that goddamn thing or leave it in the room and break the fucker, dude. But it's time for the fucking toe tapper, dude. So if anything's in the room, crush it. It's time to raise hell because it's almost the end of the year.
We got the first toe tapper tonight. Atomic goat crime.
Hijo, you better do it.
From Ecuador.
Hijo, these guys really good.
Genocide cold blood.
Hijo.
Let's check it out. And we're back.
Hijo de su, hey. If that ain't knocked off your goddamn crusted fucking fungus filled down, ain't nothing's gonna do it, like, you know.
Nightmare toilet paper.
Sometimes you just get to a point you just feel like kicking somebody's ass and you shouldn't. That's the time when you listen to aggressive music like this.
Right.
Like you just fucking throw down some beer and smoke your favorite fucking tobacco. Hijo, get the dog out of the yard.
Have you been caught stealing? How many times? Once? Maybe twice?
Cujo.
What did he call it? What did he get? Cujo. What did he get?
Cujo.
Cujo the dog.
Who got Cujo'd? All right, let's read. What's going on out here in the?
So we're gonna do big shout out to, of course, Ace Kravitz in the house.
Oh hell! Hey, not only that, but Ace Kravitz actually intoxicated us today, dude.
No.
By his generosity and his fucking his love towards us, dude. He actually sent us money to get intoxicated today, you know.
Right.
So anything we do today, I la chica, hijo de su.
It's Chase Grosso.
Salud, Ace Kravitz.
To Mr. Ace Kravitz, dude. Thank you.
Shout out to Gabe. He's in the chat.
Hey, Gabe is in the chat too with his what did he say? What was that celebration he had?
With One Eye Willie.
What was it? It was a kind of word that he used. Holiday.
Holiday. Yeah.
Hey, Gabe, you got some holiday? Bring it.
I got some holiday.
Bring it on downtown.
Te va a poner frosty.
Shout out to Cat Laura.
Hey, Cat Laura and the rest of the cats. Let's throw a cat. A ver, un río del cat, ¿no? A ver si están. Los dirties, ¿no?
Alejandra Galera.
Están los cabrones, hijo de su. Hijo de. We have what is the Ace Kravitz says right there?
Ace Kravitz says, cheers, más beer.
Hijo, we gotta get más beer, dude, because with más beer,
Más pan.
you have más hope, you know.
Oh, más hope.
Honestly, no, dude, you know what? I hate to say it, you know, to all the brothers out there. Hijo de su. Ya me estoy putting buzzing, right? But to all my people out there that, you know, can't have themselves a beverage, a tasty beverage tonight, it's I'm gonna have it for you. Because there's sometimes that if you don't have that loving beverage, but you turn into a beast, you know? It's like that potion that just kind of like...
I do.
Hijo. It gets más chocante que la chingada. It's like a chocante juice in a little bit, right?
Chocante juice.
Like even the ugly people creen que tan... What? ¿Cómo?
Guapo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like when you're buzzing, I hear that chingada. I don't give a fuck.
Turño.
Hijo, that's when you look in the mirror and go like, hijo, mira como me miro de acá.
Más guapo.
But at the end of the night, somebody sends the pictures of the night. No, hombre, pa' ella es un pendejo. After you're like,
Carry on.
not only that, nada más coco que tenías.
Coco.
And the picture estaba así, like that, like hijo.
Te van a retirar.
Hijo de su. Más coco que la hijo. Hey, when the stuff you get today, you guarantee you're gonna be in the shitter, right? Hijo. Take an extra pair of pants and te va a cagar, right?
Extra chones.
You know what's the worst kind of clothes to be wearing on a night where you get some bad shit? Unos pantalones blancos, hijo de su. Hijo de su.
White pants.
God damn, dude.
Todo manchado.
You know what? Those people are the number one people that get anal bleaching. You know?
A la verga.
Hey, kid said he's been anal bleach, right?
And
kid?
then had a weenie on a hot stick.
Hey, at the same time.
Hot stick.
There's el winner right there with it.
Todo
Donde estaba
caliente.
lambeándole. Hijo de Dios. Hey, happy birthday to all the people of December. What the? Hey. Hijo que vaya a la verga, chapete. Hey, puro bailango de Hey, that's what his friends call him.
It's Bajas, dude.
Hey, for anybody, for anybody in the vicinity that's picking up this broadcast, be careful with this man, dude. He's been known to steal. He's a lady stealer, you know.
Oh, he's a heartbreaker.
Yeah, man. Hey, you know what it is?
Soul shaker.
I love it. Y'all
It's that pinche, the chin right there. His chin is more chiseled than fucking,
His nalgas.
easy, dude, than John Travolta on Urban Cowboy, right? Remember?
Saturday
Well, a
Night
lot of the
Fever.
emails I've been receiving, it's mostly his chin and his lips.
Ah.
Shimmering lips or silky lips, or what do they call them?
Shimmering lips.
Shimmering lips, right? Hey, remember, what did you say that person wrote? Is he wearing lip gloss? I let you guys. Hey,
I said, no, that's natural.
yeah, hey,
Natural lips.
está bien baboso, right? Hijo de su. He got saliva dripping out of his mouth, no?
On the side.
Hijo de su.
Yeah, dog, I'm not that old yet.
Hey,
Be chilling all over my balls.
A la verga.
hey, when you get that,
Got about another 100 years before I kill myself. Thanks, people.
Hijo de su. Hey, the robot says you should try suicide. Hijo de su. He's a robot, cabrón. The robot, yeah, he's
I'll
a.
give you some robot nuts.
Hey, you know what? You know what they asked the robot?
Yeah.
They said, well, everything they've tried, dude, nothing's worked. And they said, well, it's the season to be jolly, right? And then they were saying, jingle bells, jingle la chinga, right? And then look, and then they tried the robot, what he thought. Even the robot said, yeah, mama said, what the fuck that shit. Give me the gift and go home with the whole la chinga.
Hey, man, didn't it feel like when you're learning that song for the first time, like somebody's like whipping it into you, like, do it again. It's like, jingle bells, do it again, jingle bells.
Jingle bells,
How many
man.
times did you have to sing it just to get it right for your first grade grade, bro?
That sounds like some sexual deviant shit that was going on over there. I never had it instilled like that. La verga. Somebody threatened me like that que se van
They
con
wanted
la
some hot
verga.
lips.
Jingle again, jingle bell again.
A la verga.
Hey,
Now, before that was like a
You want- he
over
did
tedious
again.
song right there. You only needed to learn it once.
you know what? Luckily, today we had a special guest that didn't show up.
Uh-huh.
He's a hypnotist, right? Dr. Jiggles. And he was going to hypnotize kid, but he didn't get to make it out here today, so.
I hypnotized them. I left them wherever the hell you fucking try to do that shit every night.
He
Probably still acting like a chicken too.
sees it. He remembers the last time. La verga del momio.
Está todo lambeado.
Ya se le paró, no. On this episode,
Es que a veces más cojino.
ya la chingada. Hey, let's talk about also.
Los
Why are we
cochinos.
cochino? Why are we? Do I look dirty?
Cinnamon Girl says I can.
Fresh laundry here.
La chingada se cree más clean, más person clean. Hey, it's time to pour another cold one.
Cocino.
Grade A shit.
Hey, and think about
Cocino.
it, right? Just drink a cold beer and think about it. And I'm gonna drink one for my friend Mark because hijo de su, man. He
Oh, I'll
got
drink
it.
it for Mark.
That motherfucker is probably like my last beer drinking buddy right there, dude.
I'm gonna give him chingo besos.
That's the way fun of the morning, no?
No besos.
Every morning.
I went into a trance, man. I felt like
I came out of a Shaolin.
Hey, you know what? Hey, let me just say one thing. We got over 100 applicants for the winter date with Kidman.
Madre.
First spring date. Kid's gonna take them down to St. Mary's Strip, right, kid?
yeah, and all the applicants are male and female. There's no
There's no.
there's no discrimination.
I remember signing up for that.
Over there, you can go there by
Hey.
Burger Boy.
Hey, why do you look more chiflado now that we told you?
It's just a date.
Hey, look at that smile. Hey,
Great
look,
smile,
honestly,
yeah.
everybody,
Chisel lips,
hey,
hombre.
everybody watching this podcast, rewind it. You haven't seen him smile that. Míralo, he
Todo
looks like
chiflado.
shivering lips a little bit, right?
Hombre.
It's just a date, though. You know.
It's not eight. Doesn't mean you're gonna sleep.
Get
What
tuyo. Get
the hell? You think you're 100% you're gonna knock it out the park, kid? What the hell is going on with you, man? Hijo de su- No, but seriously.
Cochinos? No, I'm not cochino.
No.
You want them cochino hands?
Cochino means dirty talking, kid. So they're not talking to you, sir.
Oh, I thought it was.
Understand the Spanish language.
No le he hecho
What?
Oh.
Hold on.
Cochino nargas.
Hold on. It says, Oh, that's Gabe.
No,
Wait.
Gabe is telling this dude he's 138 of that. So hey, good on you, Gabe, but I'm still not a cochino, bro.
What the hell?
You know what I'm saying, man?
Hey, you know what? Hey, in fact, he's right.
Te give him some cochinos.
He's one. He's more pendejo. Let's get on with the show. Let's get the shit going.
Yeah, man.
Let's get more. Let's get more toe tapping going on.
Let's continue the toe tap.
Yeah. We're having a good fucking.
Let's see. Here we got
Fucking still kicking.
a dethroner, a bestial. Is it bestial or bestial?
Hey, I call it bestial, and somebody call it bestial. But the black metal people of South America, bestial.
Okay, bestial. We got bestial torment from dethroner. Let's check this shit out.
Mocha hit that. Cool.
Yeah.
That's not the
And we are back.
metal up there. Beep, beep, beep.
Hey,
That was-
hey, that's not endorsed anyway by fucking Unholy Smokerini. You know what I mean? That's some good fucking heavy shit. That
Black
ain't
metal
no-
from Ecuador.
No. The other band was
I
from
watched
Ecuador,
that show,
dude.
dude. I
The other
stand
band
there
was-
and
Oh, the other band was from Ecuador.
Hey, the other band, God damn it, dude.
Oh, Atomic Goat Crime. Was
God, that, hey, you know what? I'm telling you, dude. That song right there, dude. I'm fucking telling you, dude. That's the kind of song dude, you could chop some wood to, right, dude? I was like, fuck, dude.
You gonna fucking give your
Both of these songs, dude.
leave all your
Just
aggression
drink
out.
some whiskey and chop some wood.
Hey,
No.
now you don't even need the whiskey, dude. Just fucking the axe, dude. That's all you need.
Puro athletic
Relieve
feet.
the stress.
I'm guessing they're Norwegian.
I don't know, dude. Honestly,
They
dude,
were
I don't
dressed
think so.
Norwegian, right?
No, but they were just dressed black metal.
They're just like the way you like.
Hey, the South Americans dress rowdy too, dude.
They like the long,
yeah.
spiky
Yeah, hell yeah.
Who invented that look?
Judas Priest, right?
Who started that look?
Judas Priest?
Alice
dude?
Cooper.
Alice Cooper.
Hombre. What the makeup or the
Like
studs?
what is it? The corpse paint.
The corpse paint? No, you can't give it to
yeah,
them
that's
because if you're
something
gonna give it to somebody that actually wore it before anybody, you'd probably have to go to Arthur Brown, dude. The Crazy World of Arthur Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that sings that. I bring you fire, brings you to burn. That guy. He's the first guy, if you ever see, that's wearing corpse paint, seriously. And then Kiss did it, dude. And that's why Kiss looks so fucking cool, dude. You know, I wanted to get into this subject because I see a lot of documentaries of people talking about Kiss, and they go, you know, back then if they knew you like Kiss, they'd kick your ass. Hey, fuck that shit, dude. Kiss was fucking cool, dude. I mean, yes, granted, I was 5-6 years old when I was into the band, dude. Hey, but that shit had nothing but sexual innuendos, dude. Innuendos, or how do you say it? But you know what? That music was a little bit too sophisticated for the average kid that wasn't getting any pussy, dude. That's what I think about it, because all Kiss was writing, even though I was a young kid, was writing about fucking getting laid, dude. You know, if you fucking listen to that shit, dude, you know, it was about fucking, it was about kissing, it was about getting crazy, dude. You know, about partying, and what's so fucked up about that shit? You know, the guy playing the bass is spitting blood, dude. Throwing fire, it looks like fucking a devil, dude. Why wouldn't you get into that, dude? What do you want to listen to? Fucking Peter Frampton? Right? I'm being honest, dude. At that time, for anybody to give grief towards that band, dude, when they were actually really cool, dude, like for a long fucking time until they ran out of ideas, dude. I mean, you can only squeeze the dick till it runs out of juice, right? You know?
Simon and Garfunkel.
Hey,
Authentic.
Is it Simon and Garfunkel or Simon?
Iconic makeup.
hey, you know what? Simon and Garfunkel, dude, got into a fight because they wanted to name it Garfunkel and Simon.
I think like the only attempt to do the kind of mixture they did for their makeup was like the Tin Man, and I think he almost died from it. Just imagine going on stage with silver makeup.
The cat again, the cat man. That wasn't Peter Criss was a cat.
That's Peter Criss.
Yeah, Peter Criss was a cat man.
Or what was the other one?
Space Ace.
The drummer. What was his name?
Peter Criss after the cat.
No. Oh.
Yes, hijo de su chingada, yes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Paul Stanley.
He was a androgynous hijo de su nombre.
I saw some of your 80s pictures. You look kind of like Paul Stanley. Yeah, the Paul Stanley hair.
Hey, maybe the past at the. Hey.
La palabra of the day.
Oh, the word of the day is
Paul Stanley.
Hey.
Your papas.
Hey. No, because you know what? We're not gonna say papas, but we're gonna say let's see, what word will we say?
Shit.
All right, shit's a good word. Let's go with it. We're gonna go with the shit, right? Hey, well, pour your shit down. Hey, if you're out there feeling lonely, you know what I mean? Hey, don't be lonely. You're there by yourself, you know? You got two hands, and it feels weird when you hold yourself.
You can always swim across. You can always drive a boat across it without a paddle, and you can always fucking. What's the other one? Shit.
Hey, come on, girls. Y'all gonna miss out on a hell of a date if you don't fucking sign up to get a date with Kidman. You know, if y'all are interested, just put a K.
I need a date.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna win a date. Hey, it's all paid date though. We're paid for it.
Right here, guys.
Yep. Look at him.
Just doing a clean laundry. Doing what is it? Exploding a clean laundry.
Hijo, look, check it out. Laura said, Mando. Órale, hombre. Hombre, she did it. She didn't say that. She didn't say that. I can't see, man. I'm telling you, I'm blind. So what does it say? And then I got this light shining.
That says Manuela. What the fuck?
Hombre.
Oh, Manuela.
Is it Manuela spelled M-A-N-U-E like the manual, but with the Ella on the end of it?
So with the manual?
Hey, kid.
Because that's not even anywhere near close, man. I don't know.
Hey, kid, have you ever been to that restaurant? They say it's really pricey. Casa de Huevos. Have you ever been there?
I've never been to House of Balls, bro. Thanks, man.
No, but it's an egg place where you can have the eggs any way you want it.
Must be a sausage fest.
No, scramble.
It's mixed, dude. That's what they say.
It's mixed.
It's a mix, dude.
Oh, he likes mix. Demasiado.
They say it's a place where anybody could come in looking like a tennis expert. Hijo de su.
So he's gonna be wearing tennis shorts.
Una skirt, no, cabrón.
Billie Jean King.
Hey, but seriously, if y'all send a K to the show, they will put you in the raffle, dude. There's only
Send a cake.
right, a keg. Not a keg. We're not asking for a cake. A cake. Just put a
A
cake.
whole bunch of
Hey,
different
anybody
topics.
want to date Kidman? Put a K and let us know.
Send me a cake.
I do.
Oh my God! Hey, there's already 10 Ks though.
Yeah. Panchito.
I'm not a beer drinker. I'm not heavily a beer drinker anyway. I don't need a cake, guys.
Gargoyle.
Right.
Maybe a pony or a party ball, yeah.
Nah, but ain't nobody we gonna give you nothing like
They
that.
don't give you a party.
The Raz, if somebody would give.
These people.
Hey, you know what? If I was selling you for marriage, kid, I think I would be like happy if somebody gave me a chicharrón that somebody pissed on last night, right? Like, hijo de su, like,
From last week.
hijo de su.
No, I got a list, man, for like my dowry.
Hey,
What the hell?
hey,
Mike, what?
hey, said Bergon that one, yeah.
The dowry is when Africans
Can you back that up? Like,
you
Mike,
have
check
to give
that
a dowry to the African
He said-
wife's parents.
Hijo de su. Kid,
And
that
then-
microphone went so far down your mouth, it felt like this. Like, let's see. Hijo de su.
I got a list. It's an Aston Martin, and then like
Aspen Martin.
an Aston Martin car.
Oh, you have one?
No, that's what my list is. You
They want to
get
see your
married,
sexy
dog.
lips.
Hijo
An
de
Aston Martin, 1.5 to 2 million mansion, and
Hijo de su.
I'll buy the yacht after I bring in my bread from investments. Investment portfolio, nothing less than.
Chupamela, chupamela. Pamela, chupamela. Hey, the owl has taken up your offer.
Not even the
Hey, remember, give a hoot and don't pollute.
Don't give a hoop.
No, give a hoot. Give a hoot, don't pollute.
Give a hoot, don't
Hey,
pollute.
because
Give
you
the
know what?
hoof.
All that mujeres are making out
Give
there.
a hoof.
Sí. Hey, unless you're down with horse love, vato, you know what I mean? Because some
Gonna
people
tear
are...
his cuckoo.
Hey, speaking of hoofs, it's almost time for rodeo time here in San Antonio again.
Te va
No?
a poner la
Hey,
longhorn.
but what do they call it? Remember what that man said?
Bucking, vato.
Yeah, when he's on top, he's bucking. When he falls on the bottom, what do they call it? Hey, kid's gonna...
And then you get your head and your back and your shithole kicked in.
No, you're
Damn.
you're gonna knock your hip out of place to your butthole.
Ah, bro, hijo de su- Hey, he said shit. He said shit 4 times. Let's
No,
go.
hombre, 4 chugs.
More chuggies.
1 too many.
You know chuggies. Come on, everybody, some chuggies.
Oh man, at least 2.
Yeah, you're gonna get taken to the date at picnic.
Hey, everybody, take some chuggies. Órale, chuggies.
No te agüites, chuggies.
No te agüites para que pites, dude.
Te va a pitar muy bien.
Guys, merchandise.
O si no, I use my
You
magical
still have merchandise for sale?
We
molcajete.
still got shirts.
Hijo.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe and pick up a couple of these there. Like
Don't end up in my guacamole.
Don't let the aguacate, what?
Hey, we grind up the soda real nice and
Oh,
fresh.
nice and fine, vato. Puro powdery dust.
¡Sácale del cante la soya, cabrones!
Todo prendido.
Sí, kid. God damn.
Si eres what? Kid, otro beer. You need to drink tequila for that, kid.
Yeah, hey, you know what? Hey, and he wonders why he went from serving tacos over there at Mi Tierra to being the headline
Down under.
singer. No, cabrón, right? Like, you know what? You know what got him fired? That he didn't put enough glue on his mustache when he was singing Volver. And when he went, he Volver, Volver! His mustache was going like that, like, Volver! And if I could fell into a man's enchilada.
Hey, on his pozole.
Hijo de su chingada. El señor almost choked on that
They
harness.
went in the menudo, right?
Chico pelo en el menudo.
It went into that lady's menudo. Luckily, the lady was she was already feeling nauseous, so she didn't need it. Hijo de su, man.
It came out of the wrong hole. It came out of the wrong hole.
Speaking of menudo, man, what's the best way to eat it, man? It's like to make
With
it
the
yourself.
spoon? No, I'll
make
recommend
it
a
yourself
spoon, no.
to get it from a restaurant.
No,
You don't trust the one in the
you suck on the menudo.
Hijo de su.
Suck on the cuero.
Hijo de su. Hey, when you hear the owl like that, hey, put the wiener away.
Put your wiener.
Hey, pee in your pants. I think those are the people that invented that, no? El pinche agua.
I seen stuff like on YouTube, dude, that like a girl will ask like, "Hey, do you want me to make a
I don't
sandwich?"
know
She'll
what you
go
watch.
and she'll pull a whole
Sandwich?
a bacon slide, dude, right off the side and like smoke that
Bacon
shit,
slide,
and, dude,
I love
like
it.
everything you need for a Cuban. Y'all know what the
Who's your
ingredients are.
daddy?
Y'all know what the ingredients are for a Cuban, right?
Hey.
It's like the pulled pork or the sliced
Shit.
pork, and then you
Chuck.
do the pickles and the and there's something else that I don't know. But
You
she
like
did
fried
an
pickle?
awesome job smoking the stuff right.
Hey, hold on, kid. I don't mean to interrupt you, but
Can you
you know
smoke
what
your
they
culo?
said? You know when a pulled pork's ready?
Pull your
I'm not.
nalgas.
When it spits. Hijo de su.
A pulled pork is a meaty shoulder. I'll tell you.
When it spits, right? When the pulled pork is ready, it spits. Hijo. Hey, happy birthday to all those pinche culeros that are celebrating their birthday with me, dude. One gang of the meanest people, the most beautifulest people, the most sexiest people. Más guapo que la chingada to all of you. Will they ever figure out how to beat the Sagittarius?
No, but she hooked it up with like the coleslaw.
What, with some
or whatever
chorizo?
it
What?
was, the
She hooked you
pickle,
with some chorizo.
the pickle and like just a garnish, but a coleslaw.
Te
but
payo con la pickle,
the
güey.
pork bottom is your bacon, and that's where you get like all of your
Te payo
sliced
con la bacon
pork.
too.
Like even deep. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys know what a Cuban is. Please like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Damn.
You got a pelo deep in there, güey.
Digo, no, hombre, no era puro pinche humo, vato.
Puro.
Hey, don't be the low dog afuera. Hijo de su chingada madre. Hey, telling we come down to storytelling. Because you know what, dude? We figured out that the verga...
La verga.
La verga del momio is going to be really hard to get through with all the red tape we've been having, right?
Puro
Right,
red
Chiquillo?
tape.
Yeah.
So, we're going to bring it to you
And yellow cautious tape también.
in an audio
Rip your nalgas.
book. So, bear with us as we tell the chilling conclusion of La Verga del Momio. Hijo de su... ¡La Verga del Momio!
Te baja todo turnio.
On this installment, on La Verga del Momio,
Bullshit.
we go back in the past. We go back in the past to find out how the Verga del Momio actually came to exist.
React to it.
Well, the Momio, right?
Uh-huh.
He was a very sexual man before he was put to being a momio, right? No, he lo tiraba palo. He would throw. Hey, that man, you know what he said? He had the temptation of the skin. Like he said that his fucking skin would fucking stand up in goosebumps, dude. To the excitement of just penetration, dude. To feel the moisture and the throbbing. Right? He loved to spread his love muscle, ¿verdad? Well, anyway. Hijo de su! While he was spraying, listen to me, while he was spraying the sexual seed, right? The evil woman, right, which he had said, hey, you know what? You can't put up with me, babe. You better leave me alone, right? Pinche Ruca said, hey, I'm going to leave, but I'm going to take half of your shit. Take it, because he had other stuff right hidden. Well, anyway, she had a devious dog with the Julio. Remember Julio? Well, anyway, watch out. The momio, which was Prince Jardín, right? He had a fruitful life, you know. He was enjoying, you know, the skins because he was obsessed with them, right? But not tirando el palo like, oh my God, amazing. Like you're under a waterfall, así como just refrescándote toda madre with the goosebumps, goosebumps, right? Like you're enjoying yourself so much that your your toenails feel like they want to fall off your skin. That's throbbing, like your whole body. ¿Verdad? No, acha. Well, right before he threw out the thrust of love, ¿verdad? No, he heard like You heard like
Scratch him?
hey, be quiet. Hold on. Be quiet. You sound like one of those 3-year-old kids at the library, the one nobody wants to read to. Hey, quiet him down. But listen to me. At that time, a noise came to the door. He going like, chick, 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 chick. When the door opened, estaba el prince, ¿verdad? Así, bien parado. And then guess who walked in there? Julio, like that, like estaba parado and it was all wet. He like that. Hey, Julio, get away, Julio.
Yeller? Is that you?
So when he died, he lost his phallus. So the Egyptians couldn't bury him like that. So they built him a fucking phallus that could not be broken. So when they put him in his sarcophagus, so that's his name. Hijo de su, where did I pull that word out? Because I've never been able to say it. When they put him in there, they put him with this magic phallus. And anybody doesn't know what a phallus is, una verga, right? The dick, right?
No,
Be quiet. Hey, be quiet. You see, that's why they always throw you out of the park, out of the library. You don't get no cookies. But listen to me.
No cookie.
Well, now that he's returned because a lady had prayed that she wanted to feel something that would have her way and give her goosebumps. Hijo de su chingada madre. So the verga del momio has come back from the dead. So wherever there's a woman or a man with not tightly wrapped clothes that might fall to the knees, all of a sudden when the wind blows open the door like that, so next week, ¿verdad? We'll give you the one. There we go. That's the first installment of La Verga del Móvil. That's a hell of a story there. It's true. It's a true story, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I won't doubt it.
You know who wanted to star in it, dude, but they got too old? Diana Ross. Hijo de sale. The story of La Greña.
What's your favorite Diana Ross movie?
Chica, the Lady Sings the Blues, when she shoots up more heroin than you've ever seen them. Yeah, she got all head. She plays the role of Billie Holiday.
It's not better than The Wiz. So.
Well, yeah.
I just saw that.
When you're trying to battle with the Wizard of Oz, you're not gonna beat that movie.
Michael Jackson.
I don't know if Michael Jackson tries to upstage her or not, but that woman cannot be upstaged.
No?
Why, you don't like her on stage or what?
Being upstage? Nah, it's like a thing in Hollywood. Like, you try and upstage somebody, then, like, you're actually taking from somebody else's pocket because Hollywood.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of that, like, what kid is... Oh, look, that you got... We already got a kid. We got a kid.
Oh, that's the first kid.
Oh, that's a kid.
No,
With ID.
No, she's gonna bring in somebody for you, not her. She's bringing in... she's voting a secret
Y'all
vote.
said kid, what, man?
Right there.
Where?
And you're not in your tortas.
You got voted. You got to vote for kid. You got one vote for kid.
Why are you writing it?
Yeah, that's it.
What does she want?
No more.
No, she don't want nothing.
No more shit for you.
All right.
You know what? Speaking of
That shit. Not that shit. The other shit.
all right. Hey,
And you don't want it.
hey, whatever. Hey, they're taking up time with and you know what? The people of the show have been saying that they don't want their time to be taken up. And you know what? I don't disagree with them, dude, because time is very precious, dude.
Fucking ain't right, doggy.
You know, time. Who sings a song about time?
Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd's first one of everybody.
But you know what? Time. We need time.
Oh, that's Scorpions.
There you go. Can you sing that?
And there's it's either Scorpions or Morris Day in the time or whatever.
That's a chingada Morris Day.
That's the name of the band. They don't sing a song about time, do they?
It's time for you to take a shit.
Speaking of taking a shit. There we go. Somebody got a drink. Another drinkito, everybody.
No te
A little chuguito there.
Que no te pique.
Hey, no te agüites pa' que pites. You know what I mean? This broadcast is brought to you by the Lord Satan.
I don't have one, bro.
The Lord Satan.
No, you know why? Because he never lets you down. You only let yourself down. But he never lets you down.
No, you
You
just.
can never blame him. I never hear anybody say, fuck Satan for what he did to me. Seriously.
They always complain, Jesus, why?
Nah, ¿viste? Jesus, why hotline is blazing, ¿verdad?
That's a subject I would be very delicate about because, like, God put that person there for a reason, and I don't think you want to fuck around.
Hey, you know what?
As long as that person didn't come out of your
Oh, you know what? Speaking of religious stuff and stuff, you know?
What?
Stuff, right? Well, there was people that were protesting, dude, because during our time off, dude, there was a Krampus Fest here in San Antonio.
Yeah.
And the people were protesting. And you know what? I thought that the people in the neighborhood were actually protesting to say, that's not our tradition, you know. We're not Anglo-Saxon people, you know. It's a Mexican neighborhood, you know. But instead, they had people that were uneducated or not religious enough to understand that what they said is, how could we respect a thing that's trying to scare the children, to scare the people that they're gonna be taken to hell? Isn't that the fucking Bible or what? Isn't that what the whole Bible's about? Isn't that why you're at fucking church praying? Because you know what? You don't wake up all cool out of your balls, dude, and you did who knows what to who know who, and you want to go over there and confess. No, hombre, you know what? I got a little talkative last night. I was using my lips. In what way?
Lips.
But you know what? You know what the children said from San Antonio? They said, "Are you afraid of Krampus?" Right? And the little girl says, "No, we like Krampus. We like his movie, but we're scared of the priest." Hijo de su chingada madre. Let's get back to the music, dude. Because you're watching the little shit show where we tell you the truth. Because fucking life is full of shit.
We got Desert Suns.
Hijo, this one's gonna knock your socks off. Hey, you know what? Smoke up a good one.
Sweet Sorrow.
Hey, tírale un sweet sorrow de nalgas. Tómate. Drink it up. Drink that shit down. Let's drink, brothers. Drink. Go. No te agüites, motherfuckers.
Holy shit, we're back live.
Hijo de su.
Just gets better and better.
That was Desert Sun, Sweet Sorrow.
Hey, those motherfuckers are from fucking California, dude. Those dudes have been badass. I have, I think one of their, I don't know what's their first album or the second album, but those motherfuckers have kicked ass. But
and that's a new release from this year?
Yeah, man, they took a fucking big step up.
Who ended up having the album of the year this year, according to the Doom charts?
Oh my god, I don't know. You know what, dude? I stopped with the Doom charts. Yeah, you know what?
I think it was Lowrider, wasn't it?
Was it?
Wow.
I think so.
Lowrider had a badass song that
Where they from?
Or it might have been like a split, Lowrider and somebody else.
Yeah. Because Gideon had showed me a song from Lowrider, something about a horse. There was a badass song.
Stony Greenburn.
Yeah, that's Stony Greenburn. Hey, happy birthday, Stony Greenburn.
Happy birthday.
Here.
Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday, Stony.
Even for that susu, man. But that was like what I'm trying to say is like our show. It consists of like the way I'm telling you is a little show of a little variety show. You know, like where kind of like a little drunk talk. You know, like we actually drink a lot here at the show, dude. Where like you could notice that there's like a few people that aren't here, you know, and they don't come around sometimes, but not because we don't like each other. It's just because it's hard to come up here and fucking party out and then be able to function and speak, you know, because it's like we're training you to take a drug test, like a drunk test. Like if the police pull you over, you're sharp as fuck. Like you'll give that motherfucker a test, but
you'd be talking a lot of shit.
But at the same time, we're showing you music that you would normally never hear, dude. Like we're a really underground fucking. Like I dig through all kinds of shit, man. So that you know, it takes me fucking hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of tobacco enjoyment and fucking beer drinking, dude, to bring you 1 week's episode, dude. Honestly, dude, because I try, but at the same time, dude, me and Mark want to encourage any band that wants to be on this program or has been on this program. If you'd like to do like an exclusive, like a little garage jam or something that you have, you know, like a 1 song or 2 song kind of thing, hey, we'll play it. If you're badass, we'll play it. If it sucks, we're not gonna play it. I'm just being honest. We can't be a show like that because we're a show that just plays shit that sucks.
Because you know it sucks, so get back at it.
Hijo, there you go. Hey, chinga. Somebody else tore their card for Kidman State. All right, what does Kravis have to say?
Cheers.
Happy Dia de...
Hi, guys. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Happy birthday, Mota.
Oh, yeah.
Let's keep partying hard.
Yeah.
We're trying.
And cheers to Mark. Glad you're feeling better. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better.
Yep, we had to take the day off. Here we go again. Let's drink, everybody. Hey, here's to good friends. Tonight is something special. The beer you drink.
And Christmas
Whatever happened to Lone Brown? That shit was tasty as fuck.
awesome, dude.
The American Lone Brown. You know what? It's the first time that I'll ever punk out and say that the American Lone Brown was better than the German Lone Brown because the German Lone Brown was really hardcore German beer. But the Lone Brown from America was a tasty fucking beer, dude. Like, Americans don't like that hard taste, dude. They can't handle that. They don't like that bitterness, you know what I mean? But that Lone Brown was smooth as fuck, dude. Like if you know what, like if you had a chick, right, that you wanted to hook up with, and, oh babe, I don't like to drink. Hey, that ain't beer, babe. It's Lone Brown. And she was like, what, Lone Brown? Like even the name, so yeah, como un steak sauce, right? Like, or a steakhouse, right? Lone Brown. Hijo de su chingada. Speaking of Lone Brown, ya que viene aquí. Lone Brown. Hey, but you know what? Speaking of that, dude, birthdays and everything, dude, being children of many years, dude, that's what I call it. The children of many years are people that still have the, how do you say it, the privilege of growing up almost like children, you know, like I'm saying, if your life is more like, hijo de su, I don't have a fucking sock, like, you don't give a fuck if one is green and one is red and it's not even Christmas time, you know? Mm-hmm. But that's all you're thinking about, that you don't have a sock to cover your pata.
Somebody get this man suck. See,
Hey.
see where they figured out that's a John Wick, man. Remember? Somebody get this man.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of that, it reminded me of a thing that we used to say back in the 80s. They always go like that. Solo, solo.
Oh, it wasn't.
Chupapi muñeco.
But I'm just saying, no, seriously, like if you have a life like that, like where you think about like, man, I need a sack, you know, like, damn, I need another beer. Hijo, those are good problems to have because you know what? In this world, we don't really want it to change, dude. Change is what makes it suck. Like if all of a sudden you're gonna make like $15 more, right? Like from your check, right? You're like $15 more an hour, right? Hijo, that's a good come up, but you have to work at night. Shit, people are like, nah, but I don't want to do that because I don't. Hey, you're just making an excuse because you know what? You like your life, and you have to enjoy it because if you're gonna work your whole life to hate it, then what's the sense of living a fucking life like that? It's like a prison. Like you go to work, you go to bed, you wake up, you don't eat what you want because in the night you're hungry. What do you want? I mean, I'm gonna wake up and have some bacon, eggs, papas. In the morning you wake up with a pinche plátano viejo, toast bread, whatever the fuck you can find, right? Because life never works out the way you want to. You know why I'm telling you this? Because remember when we used to play kick the bucket or hide and go seek? Remember that shit, dude?
Hell yeah.
Okay, imagine that you're the person, right? That's counting, right? So really, seriously, if you're fucking crazy, close your eyes and count. Count to fucking 3 and come ready to fucking find me. And you know what? While you're counting, 1, 2, 3, close your eyes real tight and hope when you open them, you're right there by the tree and you're only fucking 8 years old. If you open up your eyes right now and you're there by the tree again, I thought, dude, that's like Cocoon or the Twilight Zone when they went back in time.
Twilight Zone.
If you could come back at any time of your life, if you had the keys, like they said, you know what, Vino Santa Claus, and you know what, Santa Claus said, you know, he doesn't believe in me, and Santa Claus said, no, and fuck him, you know, like that motherfucker never deserved presents from 1975 to, you know, like Maritas Verga, right? But he comes back and you know what he says? Vente para atrás, que viene el momio, hijo. Who's your daddy, no? What does he do, no? But,
Hola, Satanico, you said you saw that violent films on like an.
hey, hold on, hold on. First of all, I want to for Christmas. I want a mute button. But listen to me, dude. But Santa Claus this year said, you know what? I'm gonna leave you the fucking time machine. Now you don't believe in me, right? You motherfucker, right? You cocksucker. I don't believe in you either, you fucking shit-smelling son of a bitch, right? But he leaves you the fucking time machine. What year would you press on the time machine, and what time would it be, or who would you go back to?
The 80s.
See? Right? Like, I know, you gotta think about it, because you could come back in the 80s when you're a little kid and you don't have nobody to take care of you. And then somebody rapes you. You gotta think about it. You gotta go like, hey,
You cut his baby with a machete.
Hijo de su, now you go. But I'm saying, when would you come back?
Huh?
When would
go
you
back and watch like a concert from?
Nah, fuck that.
Or just
Maybe
for
when I'm
anything?
15.
If I could come back, dude, if I could press the time machine to come back, I would come back to being fucking 15 years old.
15?
Jamming out at the garage as blood spill, dude, like with the fucking 2 cases of fresh quartz and 3 joints, dude, that were like pinners that mattered, dude, but it was
Even
some
though,
good
like,
shit, dude.
Most of everybody's
Bitches,
broke when they're
scum.
15, right?
It was the best time.
Yeah.
Right, it was.
doing-
Right?
Hey, you didn't need no feria at that time.
Nah, you
Hey,
didn't.
estabas bonito, estás más guapo que la... You didn't need no money, vato.
How long you're funny?
Hey, más guapo que la chingada. Y no se le quita, vato, como dice el
Híjole,
jefe, ¿no?
summer 2001.
Híjole. Híjole.
Ace Kravis.
Ace Kravis, well, gratitude. That must have been a beautiful summer there.
Uh-huh.
You know what? Hey, I
He
think...
got laid. A la verga.
Hey,
Randy Rhodes.
who?
No, I can let it.
Hijo de su... Hey, that wasn't the mirror. Hey, that wasn't the window. That was the mirror right there.
Maybe he had a brother
No
called
está
Roddy.
guapo.
Rowdy Rose?
What? Who?
Randy Rhodes' brother, Roddy Rhodes, I think.
No, Rowdy Rhodes. Oh, you know what, dude? His brother played the guitar. Rowdy Rhodes played with himself. No,
Hey, that's it. They go back where it was a dollar court.
Hey, you know what did make him the same? Rowdy Rhodes played with himself, right? Randy Rhodes played the guitar, but you know what made them the same? They both got corporal tunnels in them.
So
God damn.
Keith it groovy.
$1 quartz. Which quartz were $1 back then? The Mickeys?
The fucking slits.
Hey, you know what? No, back in our time,
Santa Blanca or Santa Blanca.
you could get some good shit for $1, dude.
Oh, Milwaukee.
Well, no. A Bush for sure. A Miller, Slits. A Slits was 92 cents, dude.
Híjole.
The hams?
You can get some chips up to that.
The hands were 119.
Yeah, High Life.
Highlight también.
Highlight.
La Güeras.
The champagne of Bruce. That was perfect.
The champagne bruiser.
Hey, but that back then they made a good. Hijo, Purple Passion. Remember the 2 liter, 3 liter, right? Hijo, su.
Pinche.
California coolers, ¿recuerdas? All that shit, dude. Thunderbird, hijo.
What
You
the
ever
other
drank
one?
the Mickeys?
The farm.
A chingo of Mickeys, dude.
Or the,
Mickey.
what are those,
Magnums.
those malt liquors? What was it? The,
St. Heights. which
Old
one?
English, you know?
Oh, the oldie, the 8 balls.
No,
The
the
oldies,
fucking
yeah.
King
But
Cobra.
you know what, dude?
For the
Those
boss.
were when times were badass, dude. Our problems were like this.
Hey, but that was a
We
40
drank,
ounce.
right? And your problem was like, I hope I don't throw up in front of my friends.
O quedó encuerado en
Hey, if you got encuerado, dude, you had bigger problems than that, dude.
Mad
Nobody would
Dog
party.
2020.
Hijo de su pinche madre. Boone's Farms. Boone's Farms.
There you go,
remember?
Boot Farm.
Yeah, Boone's Farms, Country Quencher. Hijo, está bien sabroso.
Híjole.
Country Quitch.
Está más sabroso que la chica.
Thunderbird.
Hijo, Thunderbird will make
You keep that to yourself.
you will throw up, guaranteed.
I
dude.
will. Thank you, sir.
Hijo de su.
Te va a apañar Southpaw.
Hey, you know what, dude? That's the weird thing about those malt
That
liquors.
was that ghost.
Hey, hold on, kid.
Without the gold,
Te
dude.
está hablando el pájaro. Shut up, hijo de su. Hey, but the thing about those. Hey, hold on. Hey, can you mute that shit? The thing we're gonna talk about is when it's cheap alcohol like that, right? Where you feel the sensation of like this, like, man, I love you, I feel badass, and then like this, like look, not even fucking like 5 minutes ago, they're like that. Don't look at me. that's some shit alcohol.
La Banana Red.
Hey,
Strawberry.
and then worse, when the shit's really shitty, like it comes out and it don't spit out. It just falls on your shirt like that, like applesauce, like, and then, God damn, dude. God damn.
Hey,
Hey, we can't be talking about Puke Fest because this is the king right here. The Puke
remember
Fest.
remember that movie Stand By Me?
Oh, when they threw up on each other.
Yeah,
Ah, damn it.
Yeah, man, but that was
Gacho.
that
No,
was
that
a
was
pie
some-
eating cut. There wasn't no alcohol involved, bro.
No, but that dude ate some huevos with fucking vinegar. That's what started the whole
It was
fuck.
huevos and castor oil. That dude,
Hey,
that dude was a fucking.
Hey, you know what? We'll say one thing. Hey, kid knows about the huevos. Hey, let's get back to the fucking tunes, man. Let's
Hey,
get
we
back
got
to the
huevos
tunes.
on our bread chicken.
All right, what do we have right now?
We got Ox.
Hey,
One
check
of my
the.
favorite songs that I've heard lately.
Hey, but
man.
listen to me seriously. Like, get down on your favorite tobacco again. Just
Híjole.
hit that damn tobacco right
Hit
there.
that pinche
Ponte la
recess.
pipa en el culo if you have
favorite,
to.
favorite tobacco.
Hey,
Put it in your ears.
drink up that shit because we said it. Come on, everybody. And thanks, Ace Gravis,
Shit.
for the damn beer, dude. Because hey,
Hey, oh yeah.
when you get
Love
to hell,
you,
hey, when you
papi.
get to hell, you just knock on my door. We got air conditioner.
Híjole.
We got a
This
band
dude
called
be
Ox.
toasty to
Air
his soul
nalgas.
in hell, man, because he's always gonna have one on his chip.
And más pan, más beer, más vales, verga. Hey, well, we're the guys right there. Ace Gravis, dude, he got to play with me in the air conditioner.
We
Air
got
conditioner room.
Ox. Celestial Magic. Let's check
Thank
this
you,
out.
Mr. Krabs. Hail
Oh,
Satan!
that's a video too.
Hail Satan!
For the message on demon possession. There are millions of strange personalities loose in this universe. They are not new. They are as old. In fact, they are older than man is. They are the same demons that Christ had to deal with in his ministry 2,000 years ago. The same demons that the Apostle Paul, the Apostle Peter, the other apostles, and the early Christians had to deal with in their time. They're the same demons which have been here ever since Lucifer, who is now the devil,
me the right to enter Valhalla?
And we're back.
They are groovy, man. It's groovy, dude, man. It's fucking groovy. Puro groovy. Groovy, man. That's so groovy.
Hey, Coco.
Hey, you know what? We haven't called down because we had the gargoyle that was kicking back with us, but gargoyle!
That's some mellow shit, man. Kind of.
No.
Balingo.
We got gargoyle chiquillo. There you go.
I'm daddy.
Thanks, Gargoyle.
Part 2.
Part 2 already.
It's coming soon to South Park Theaters.
No dientes.
Hey, speaking about you know what? There was a milk carton out there. There was somebody looking for it. Where's Vanny, dude?
He was getting milked.
Yeah.
Where is Westside Vanny? Seriously,
I haven't heard from him.
He's grooving out there in the world. Hey, cálmate, groovy.
He's at the park.
He's at the park.
He's doing his own thing. Cálmate, groovy, dude. Mira cómo trae los glasses. Mira cómo te
He's over there at
groovy, dude.
Micho.
Oh my God, your eyes are green.
Ay, your eyes are so green.
He was last spotted at a Spada Park.
Híjole.
He was over there at Mitchell Lake, dude, again.
Ahí con
Paddle boating,
Micho.
right?
Ahí con Micho.
He was at there, and then he went to
Paddle.
he was at Mission County Park, dude, for
Hombre.
the Rip Festival.
The Rip. Who's getting his papa checked?
I turned it burning on his ass at Roosevelt.
Hijo de su.
We were riding and he had his fucking app and his guitar with him.
He was riding the scooter. With his 2 fingers and shit.
Somebody said it looked like Vanny. It's not Vanny. It's Groovy, dude, with a new haircut. It's not Vanny. It's solid. They said, just put on glasses, he looks like Vanny.
He needs some bigger lips.
Travis says I think he said he was at the bottom.
Hey, he's the last dude there, right?
El miniskirt.
He's with that dude, right? You know what? If anybody heard of Benny, call him, man. Como dijo el groovy dude.
Call him 1-800.
But even still, we miss him and we fill our cups for him.
Salud.
Salud.
Ah, damn.
He was naked in salud.
Sounds like they were hanging out earlier. Groovy dude, what the hell are you saying? It just sounds suspicious.
Could be doing missing Vinny. I don't know how many jump.
Missy Benny.
All right, you know what? Talking about jamming. What else do we got? Do we got anything groovy or anything to talk about?
We were up on the Don't Fuck with Texas.
You know what?
Bring it down.
Let's get it down, because it's gonna be Christmas, and people are depressed right now, because you know what? Christmas is not about Christmas anymore.
No.
You know what it is? It's sad to say, but like people are always gonna celebrate Christmas where they think they're gonna get the best gift, It is sad to say, right? Like you go to your rich relatives, ¿verdad? Que nombre que they give out lottery tickets of $100 scratch out. Yeah, to the people they love. You go over there after they give you a pinche
scratch your nargas.
They give you a pinche pica.
Pikachu.
They want you to go dig the backyard. Fuck that shit. They don't like you.
Go dig your grave.
You better remember, don't be where the presents are big. Be where the love is big. Because in the reality, love is all you got. Because ain't nobody else give a fuck about you. All right, remember that. That's a Christmas tale for everybody.
Christmas tale.
Well, speaking of don't fucking with anybody, the kids thing still going on. How many people did we get involved in that?
1.
There's too many to count. My inbox is full.
Oh shit!
Ya se llenó. Puro vatos.
like the great Bill Murray said, all you need is love.
Hijo, he did say that, dude.
No, it was Groundhog Day.
It was on Groundhog Day.
No, he needs a drum set.
I don't know. Hey, speaking of bras, let's just play some bros from San Antonio. Today, I think we're gonna go on from Texas. We're gonna go straight up San Antonio, right?
Yeah.
And the good thing about these bands that are coming up here is that I want to talk about is that these bands right here, came. Hijo de hombre, nobody came.
Solo he came.
It's all reggae started, gotcha. But these bands took place. They took place like at the second time after my
second time.
My second time coming, hijo, que mañoso, no. But it's my second time coming back to the extreme musics of metal, right? I come back into well, there was the bands that were playing at that point, right? I was playing in one of the first bands that we're gonna play tonight. It's Miscarriage, right? Right. Miscarriage was started in fucking in Thanksgiving. You know, I don't remember exactly the date.
In the garage in
2004 or something like that. 97. But it was on 97. My
that new blend, my bad.
And we 99. Whoever.
What was it that compelled you to return back to extreme music then?
Well, no, it wasn't nothing compelled me. It was the boredness of Thanksgiving, you know? Like after you eat your Thanksgiving feast, dude, it's either you're going to go to sleep or you're going to be bored, dude. You know what I mean? So on that day when I was talked into fucking, not really talked into, but like, let's jam. And we started jamming. I told the idiot that I was playing with, right? I told him, if we're going to do this, I want to go fucking faster than any of the drummers that I've had, because the drummers that I had, they've been better than me, but none of them are faster than me. They could all suck my dick. So I decided to fucking play like a grindcore kind of speed little thing that I wanted to do, because they wouldn't do it for me, dude. They didn't know how to do it.
They were making.
So I said
it was like gore grind or something, right? Kind of.
It was just a masterpiece of fucking green death. That's what I call it. Just like
green death,
vomit shit, like just fucking raping, puking, fucking Satanism, like
diarrhea.
It just stunk like shit, and it was nasty, dude. There was nothing nice about Miscarriage. Miscarriage had the old title of the Satan's House Band, dude. That's what we were known. Read about it. This was Satan's House Band, and we had the pleasure of being there at this time when there was a lot of badass bands that were coming up too, dude. At that time, dude, that never. Well, some bands went a little further, but other bands didn't, dude. But the first one is Miscarriage, dude. So check this out, dude. This is all in fucking. We don't care if you don't like us, dude. This is fucking. It's just straight respect for Satan.
But like us, bro.
Just hold your portfolio.
Everything in the
not
background
the show. Miscarriage
that needs light needs a light. And we'll appreciate the subscribe as well.
Just hold on to your
play a song or two from Miscarriage's EP, Rituals of the Flesh.
The lost demo, dude. Possessed.
The lost demo.
Possessed.
Let's check this out.
Drink your shit. Bias cut.
Holy shit, we're back.
That was a real fucking evil band back then.
Where was that show at in that video?
That was Sid 13.
Oh yeah, that was a badass club.
Yeah, that was Sid 13. That was back then. We were a 2-man band actually.
I lived right down the street.
That was over there on Zana Mota and Judson Road.
Hombre, without Dewey, right? Dewey Street, right?
Hey, I booked equipment for that show too. That was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool performance, man.
Yeah. We were playing with opening up for Malevolent Creation.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
Malevolent Creation.
Some heavy
and Anal Blast.
Yep.
Anal.
Yep. And I saw the shirts after that one. That was fucking cool, man.
There's a bunch of those bands like that I've heard of, but I've never really listened to. That are, I guess, kind of popular, like Anal Blast, right? Cattle Decapitation. I've never heard a song from them.
No, they're badass, dude. But
Yeah.
Anal Blast, that guy died, dude. Don Decker.
No shit.
The singer.
That guy.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, the big guy.
Look at that second rib right
Yeah,
there.
he died.
Yeah. That's great. When?
Yeah, he was they were badass musicians, dude.
They're from California, right?
No, I don't know where they were. They were from somewhere cold, dude.
Cold? Oh
Yeah,
shit.
Minnesota or somewhere.
Oh, Mexico.
Hombre.
A la verga, that's desert allá.
I actually have the flyer right there if you want to read about it right there. Yeah, that's the flyer of
Fire in your eye.
yeah, they had like a little flyer that they came out with like a little menu, dude. You wanna see it or what?
Yeah.
You wanna see the menu for real? You're a kid, old groovy dude.
It's a menu?
It's some kind
A
of
menu.
shit.
Hello, your grooviness.
Menu for your lost soul.
You order refreshments too?
Hey, I had a
You have to have some Bloody Mary with tequila.
Have you ever tried your dude to the left side?
Your dude, what?
You order a fruit salad, man.
Toss in the fruit salad.
Hey, this is badass.
that's from them, dude.
Oh, it's all the t-shirts. And,
But does it say where they're from?
this is what the fuck? Anal Blast 2003. Suck your shit off my dick.
We were on that tour, dude. We deserve it. With songs like "Marinated and Calm," dude.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Ritual in the Flesh, dude. Rivers of Blood and Urine. You know. Fuck, dude. Hordes of Swords.
Oh, okay, yeah, they're from Minneapolis.
Yeah, from Minneapolis.
Minnesota.
They're somewhere cold.
Hey, suck my
Groovy,
shit
you're
off.
so
Suck your
mysterious.
shit off my cock tour. God damn. What the
Hey,
That's why you didn't listen to this shit.
and not only that, dude, the crazy story about that shit, right, is fucking the singer, right? It is talking about fucking through the whole thing. It goes like, we're riding down these Texas road when we saw a hitchhiker. She needed a ride, so we acted good and brought her in the thing. And we fed her, we got her drunk, and then we beat the fuck out of her, fucking raped her. That's you got right. So they're saying all this shit, right? And my fucking guitar player, at the end of the night, they're looking for a place to stay, and my guitar player says, "Let him stay in the rehearsal room." I was like, I don't want those fucking morons in there. So I have to fucking kill somebody, or they're gonna kill me. You know?
They're gonna lose their tortas and shit.
God damn, man.
Killer be killed, groovy dude.
Hey, but they were cool as fuck, dude. But you know what? At that time, there used to be a band called Evisceration. I remember Eviscerated, or right? I think they were called. They used to play at what was that place right here that was by Roosevelt, dude?
Oh yeah,
what the fuck was it called?
that fucking I know which
It's
underground or
yeah, the Underground.
yeah.
It was Bring Your Own Beer place.
Oh shit.
And that's where these bands were surfacing up there. The Imperial Massacre, dude. Ancient Malice, dude. Apocalyptic. What was it called? Apocalyptic Horror, dude. Joe Small's band.
Yeah.
All these old bands were playing there, dude. But Eviscerated, if I'm not mistaken, turned into the next band that we're gonna play from fucking Texas, which is Flesh
Oh,
Hoarder.
yeah, don't fuck with Texas Flesh Hoarder.
Yeah, Flesh Hoarder was used to be in there. I remember seeing them.
There's a band Eviscerated.
They used to be Eviscerated, dude, if I'm not mistaken.
And who was the singer? Nick
Sick
was the
Nick
singer.
was the singer, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he was a little younger, dude.
Metal Mike was a
I don't know, dude. I seen him, and I think he was, dude. Either that or he was in another band, Exalterated.
With Apocalypse of Horror?
No, dude, they were.
I've heard of that band, Exalterated.
They were with fucking the Gore Growler.
Yeah.
So it was back there. Hey, the scene was actually kind of like coming back to life, dude. It was a good time to be back in the scene, dude. Like those bands were actually pretty cool, dude.
Right.
And I think Freshwater ended up opening up for Pantera, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Metal Mike, he plays with Phil Anselmo's band, The Illegals, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's
I'm not a Pantera fan, you know me.
You don't like Pantera?
I don't know. Hey, speaking of that, let's put that music on. No, what was it?
Oh, Pantera, don't fuck with.
No, we're not putting none of that.
You want some?
But what was this about? What was this? Human skin? What was this?
Oh yeah.
Tonight.
Freshwater's got a song called Human Drapery.
Have you ever put draperies up? Like cortinas, curtains.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever put human skin? Like, hey, you know how much those cost? They're expensive, dude.
I imagine it is.
Hey, you have to if you have to make them yourself.
It's
a lot of work of pride, dude.
It prisms of light ever so.
It's like $20 a yard or something.
$20 a yard. I thought it was 2 yards. Aquí con el kid, man. Hey, speaking of feature skating, some motherfucker, dude.
You get 20 yards off my.
Cuanargas.
Hey, his anal canal.
Anal canal.
It's been penetrated so far up there. No,
Híjole.
more skin than wrapping up sausage biscuits. You know? Let's go.
Exactly.
All right, we got Freshwater's Human Drapery.
Don't fuck with Texas.
I think it's not right.
Groovy Dudes Out of Commission, we're live.
Homicidal de Crossofus.
Homicidal necrophile.
Oh, there was an N in there. My bad.
What does that mean? What is a necrophile?
It has to be from like
somebody that fucks with like
that dead.
Dead.
Magic or no?
At the grave.
Well, necrophilia is
Dead body.
dead sex.
Ooh.
Necromancer.
Mancer is dead magic.
Yeah.
Necromancer.
Have you ever known a necromancer?
I once wanted to be a necromancer, dude. Yeah.
Don't mind if I do too, dude. I be fucking
A warlock? You've never,
Si no te coge la muerto.
you've never met
They
a
will
warlock?
not enjoy
I'm a
it.
warlock. I've tried for my existence of life to be a warlock.
Dead will not enjoy me fucking.
Have you ever witnessed a satanic ritual of any sort?
Hell yeah.
I did one, but like on TV or in a movie, dude.
A la verga.
It was Jennifer's body, and they sacrificed to an
I thought
unending
you were
well.
getting sacrificed, eh?
They called it Devil's Kettle, and the well never it came up on the other side, like in a dimension, dude.
They throw your ass over the lava.
And they didn't even sacrifice a virgin.
Hey, you know what, dude?
Not even your culo was a virgin.
It pissed somebody off.
Hey, you know
You
what?
mean Jennifer wasn't a virgin? Damn.
Not even her culo was a virgin.
Oh, not even.
No, you shit.
Nope. She even said it too. I had to sit in a bag of fucking frozen peas for a week. Fuck that. Dude.
God damn, dude.
So they try to give that to Satan. You know what, Satan?
Hey, what happened to the gatos?
Master, you didn't get what you got. That dude's a serious mofo, man. We got Lar, Aguilera, Ace Kravitz. We all need to get more fucking eight right.
No Santa tonight.
No Santa?
No Santa Daddy tonight? Okay.
Hey, you know what? Santa's in your mind.
In your eyes. Deep in your
But I like
Today, all the wishes of the children have been tossed aside. And the wishes of the adults, nobody wants to hear them fucking, right? Because all times they've been talking their shit. So you know what they're getting for Christmas? They're getting dick. It is time for everyone to rejoice. But remember one thing when you hear your voice. Suck my balls and lick my dick. Because you ain't never going to be worth a shit. Hijo. Merry Christmas to all you culeros. For the shit show. I wrote you a poem at the holder. Hell Satan. Hell the evil beast. The only motherfucker that has any respect for your ass. You ass
for your
Marvin.
tortas.
For your tortas, hijo.
So you benefited more from Satan than like Jesus?
Oh, hell yeah, dude. You know what I mean? It was just Jesus wasn't like... Would you want to dress like Jesus?
With the chanclas like that?
The chanclas. Hey, the chanclas did it all, right? Like, honestly, like... Hey, because you know you're wearing chanclas like that, you know your feet stink. I don't give a shit how much you wash your feet, but you're walking around fucking mountains and caverns and that
in a mini
dry, desolated areas of the desert, right? Where camels pitch and shit, right?
Yeah.
How your feet gonna be smelling, right? You're gonna have athletic feet.
You got moscas around your feet.
You got moscas around your feet. Imagine that.
Right,
How
all
can
that
you be
shit
cool?
is pee-pee.
You think like seriously? I don't give a fuck if you're wearing like the most the most hip clothes, right? Like if you're wearing whatever the fuck, because I don't know brands, dude.
You gotta have like a pumice stone handy.
No, but I'm telling you, like hold on. If you're wearing what's a popular brand right now, like that chicks gravitate to because they think it's about feria.
I don't know.
Well, whatever it would be that, right? Okay, think about it. They're all dressed up. They got gold teeth and that you got, and then your feet have moscas around them. I'm sorry, but ain't nobody gonna bone you with moscas around you. Like I'm serious, dude. You know why? Because they don't want moscas around them, right? Like it's just straight up, like. Shit, dude. Pinche patas that smell like vinegar and that you got. No, man, what the fuck that?
Nah, man, you gotta let the stink out, bro. So, like, you open a window, a fly flies in.
But yeah, Jesus chanclas are playing.
Hey, Jesus' chanclas, you know what? If they would have been able to be put in the Hall of Fame, they stunk too bad, dude. So they threw them out.
Because they're in the fucking Hall of Fame, dude. You might as well either be worshiping them or burning them, bro.
And then not
Whoever
only
side
that,
you're on.
they were making you kiss his stinky
That's
feet.
the real shit right there, dude.
Imagine that shit. You want to kiss somebody's feet.
Pelos in your mouth.
Watch the
Crispy
prostitutes'
pelos.
feet, dude. You
Meow.
know what?
But we're not here to bash nobody. We're not here to tell you who or not.
No bashing Jesus.
No, hey, you know what?
No, because they wear
Fuck his
chocolate
ass. That's his own. He's got his own problems. You know what I mean? We're dealing with ours. So we're saying,
Yeah, he's got to
fuck
come
his
back,
ass.
bro.
Fuck his ass, because this is not his show. He's not welcome here. So fuck his ass. ¿Verdad? We're not gonna be talking about that. We're not gonna be wasting. We're not gonna be wasting our time and the beer that Travis sent us, because this is not Jesus drinking beer, dude. Hijo, you could quote me on that because I
Jesus
did say
drinking beer.
This ain't no Jesus drinking beer, motherfucker.
No drinking
This
whiskey.
ain't no dad. This is nectar of the Lord Satan himself.
This is the last of times.
Bring
the end of
forth
time.
some hope
It destroyed
in a life.
dinosaurs.
In a life that ain't worth you fucking
It
spit.
destroyed dinosaurs.
Hijo, so you know what? It destroyed.
Almost destroyed the last of
But
the air debris.
Yeah, you know what? The crazy thing is,
dude.
it says that, like, in this life, right? Everything will be destroyed, right? Like nuclear, right? The nuclear shit comes.
Yeah.
But pulgas, roaches,
Cucaracho.
y gente que no vale verga, vato. They're still gonna be there, vato. That's, you know what? But that's the curse of Earth, dude. I feel that if you're meant to stay here on this earth, dude, you're cursed, dude. You're cursed because of only one thing. Even if you got a grip on everything you want, you're too old to do what you want to do now. Like, imagine that. It's like if you all of a sudden you inherited a convertible. And you know what, dude?
And how long you gonna have it?
Hey, you can't see anymore.
No, but
You can't even drive the bitch no more, dude.
No, but-
That's the irony of life, dude. When you're beautiful, you have your long hair. You ain't got no goddamn fucking convertible. Hey, you're on the bus. And chicks are picking you up. Hijo de su. Y si estás simpático,
con Uber.
sí, que Hey, enjoy life. Enjoy time. Because you know what? Time goes by so fast. Because you know what? Look at yourself in the mirror.
I know, it got all great.
Where the fuck did the time go, dude? You know where it was? We were too busy getting fucking high that we got so fucking high that this is our trip. Now we're stuck in a trip. Like, we're aging and we're getting like, a la verga. What's happening to us? Please, somebody give me some more polvo. Hijo de su. Porque ya no vale verga la vida.
Daddy.
But just for 49 cents, you know what I mean? Hey, somebody help out some motherfuckers. To all you people out there, dude, that are suffering, that are saying, hey, what about me? Hey, I see you. And this is for you. Only for you. This is only for you.
Nada más para ti. Todo para ti. Dos lados.
Hey, speaking of those dedos, don't this chica.
Speaking of
Hey, I had a camarada, right? I still have a camarada, but I haven't talked to him. But my camarada, Clyde boy, right?
Simón.
He would call me on the phone, right? And he would say, I was waiting for you to show up, man. I went by your pad, but you weren't there, man. Because back then we didn't have a cell phone, right? So he had to wait till I was home, right? So we could talk. And I go, oh, yeah, so what's up? And he goes, I went by there, man. I got some beer. And I got a bottle of Dos Dedos. I was like, I go, what the hell are Dos Dedos? Like, I thought it was like some jale I had never heard of, right? Well, check it out. He shows up to my pad, right? He got a couple of caguamas, right? Some quarts of some fucking chinga, the Carta Blanca. That's what we drank, right?
Carta.
And he goes, man, check it out, man. I got the bottle of Dos Dedos. I look at it. It's a black bottle. It's a bottle of Dos Dedos tequila, right? Hijo, that dude, when he would drink the Dos Dedos, se metía toda la mano, no?
The whole, yeah.
Ah, dude.
The whole
That
face.
motherfucker would lose his wallet, his money. Hijo de su. One time they robbed his car.
Oh, shit.
They robbed his car. You know what, dude? Everybody who knows what's up knows what happened, right? But he was at one of my friends' house, right? And the pendejo went over there because I was busy. He goes over there and parties with these fools, right? He had just cashed his check, right? And he had bought a bottle of Dos Dedos, right? And of course, with the Dos Dedos, se metió toda la mano, right? So he fucking gets all fucked up, passes out at the pad. They rip him off from his weed. They take his money, dude. And then they take his stereo and his amp, dude. Hey, and then he's like, I wonder who did it. And I was like, holy chinga. You're right. Hey, you're right next to a fucking thief. Chinga, man. That's what I'm saying. Hey, guard your ass. And beware of people. You know why? Because people aren't as good as the way they seem.
Record your ass.
They smile at you like that, but they're full of shit. Fuck them. Because you know what? Good people, they could be fucking mean. Because you know what? I respect more a dog that shows me his teeth. And when I walk into his yard, he licks my hand. Because that's a beast that loves me. Because anybody else that roll over and let me touch their stomach, they're a bunch of panochas that will talk behind my back.
Yeah.
Oh, we love you, you fucking lying cunt. You have no love, not even for yourself. Hijo de su chingada, man.
But you know who loves you?
Hey, you know who loves you? Remember, if Santa Claus doesn't come down in your chimney, it's because, first of all, you don't have a chimney, right? And break it to your children, because you know why?
Right.
Cuando no venga Santa Claus, the kid should be able to have common sense to say, we don't have a chimney, right? Because you know what? If I was a kid and I believe in Santa Claus, you better put like a pipa where he could come in, like, even through a window, right? Like, put like a sewer pipe. He can come in through there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if he ain't got nowhere to get in, he's not coming.
Or leave the door unlocked.
They don't have imagination.
You don't just leave the door unlocked.
No. You're gonna get the wrong vato in your house, vato.
You're gonna get the wrong Santa.
No. Worse, you leave the door unlocked, and then the kid will be singing it. I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus. No, protect yourselves and protect the people you love.
Wear condoms.
You better know it, way. You know what I mean? Hey, you know what? There's a fucking Maloney, and Maloney, right?
Yeah.
They have a little claim that says if you got finger fungus from fingering at South Park Mall, dude, you got fucking at least 2 months, dude, because it's a big claim, dude, that the same person, the infector, dude, or ¿cómo se llama?
The infector.
The infector was spreading this disease.
With those devils, right?
Hijo de su, dos dedos. Se chifló esto, hijo de su. He was the first man that ever made chili and cheese fries.
Chili cheese fries, right?
Chili cheese. Like it put like that little brown gravy in the grease, and they were like, what is that orange taint?
Like, that's what
it was this like,
orange taint.
It was like taint juice, right? The taint juice.
that fucking orange pepper spray and shit.
Hombre, it was just taint juice, just straight from the taint at the fucking like a fucking day of sweating. Like, between the ass, look, and right in the middle, between where the ass sweats and the balls are here, like right in the volcano area.
It beats.
With the pelos, sweaty pelos.
Hey, with a jale, if you don't take care of yourself, it looks like menudo. Yeah, once your fucking shorts look like menudo, ya valió verga, right? God, hey, and then you want to think like, how come she don't blow me? Hijo de su, would you get near that shit? Hijo de su.
Bad menudo right there.
God damn it, dude, you know?
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
But te digo, all the time, your best friend is always going to be your jabón.
Oh, man, fucking kid needs to take a piss.
Hey, dice,
oh my God.
Billy está cogiendo la Mrs. Claus. Oh, finger Mrs. Claus.
Hijo de su. Who's fingering Mr. Claus?
Benny and Mrs. Claus.
Hombre.
He said that.
Hey, you know what? I would believe it, but right now, the way...
Too much fungus?
No, Benny's been having a lot of sleep episodes.
Oh.
Where he wakes up with his own hand up his ass.
Sleepwalking with his finger up his ass.
You
know, he's self-soothing. He's soothing himself. He's putting comfort in himself.
Yeah, dude, they hit up Benny Macho.
It's time to bring the cane in.
Freddie, I'm gonna go take a piss and I'm gonna hit up the fucking drums, man. What drums?
Hey, don't leave with the headset on. Yeah, tomate.
Thanks, guys.
No, we when you're not.
Hey, all right, ready. It's back time.
I think they rip his cachetes on there.
Yeah, time for another cachete song, no?
Speaking of Dos Dedos, right? You go to the grocery store, right? And you take your fingers and you go and you pick out the pan, right? You pick out which pan you want.
No, which one is soft?
It's time for the pan pick, you know? So,
hey, not only that, but you know what? There's sometimes when somebody got too rough with the pan. Hey, but you know what? The sad thing is it was the soft one. And it's like poked down, and then you feel it like, ew. And then they look at you like, it's already been touched with. Why do people, look, I want to ask you a question. Why do people always want the pan that somebody already touched like that?
You just grab from the bottom.
You lucky to have no moco.
But I'm saying, is there something special about the pan that somebody already like squeeze? Like,
no, they want to make sure it's soft or hard.
It's soft. You know what? Because like a baseball glove.
Oh, that's
when
hard.
it's not oil, it's not good.
It's fucking stiff.
You gotta bring it in here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So,
sure not.
I'm just kidding. All right, hey, you know what? Speaking of aguante en el culo, what do we got now?
We got the ace in the pan.
Oh, hey, you know what? And not only that, ace in the pan. He's a very obscure human being, you know. Yeah. And he gave me some picks to pick from his. Assorted list that he gave me, right? And I thought I was gonna pick the band that he sent me. Like he sent me like 2 great songs from the same band. But and then by further watching the last one, I thought that was like a perfect Ace in the Pan video. Right. So Ace in the Pan sent us this one. And this is an Ace in the Pan.
Exploring the wonderful world of obscurity.
The beautiness of like where you couldn't find beauty. You know what I mean? Look at it. Look, I'm telling you, look at the surroundings. Just look at it, dude. It's just it shows you that there's many wonderful places too.
We got I guess the band's called Suck.
Yeah,
right?
Puro Suck.
The song's called Give Me Your Number. Welcome, enjoy. Let's check this out. It's a video too. We're gonna check it out.
Yeah, check it out. Check it out.
But you're too shabby, boy, and I am on the line.
Give me your number. Give me your number. Mama Mela.
Hell yeah! Now that's a song at the.
Right.
Hey, that's a way to pick up a chick like that, you know? Travis is showing you like, hey, even if it's in a romantic bathroom, get it on. Don't waste your time.
It's an effective technique.
Don't piss yourself.
No, because you know what?
Leave
Sometimes.
yourself in it.
No, sometimes when you feel like, hey, what? I can't talk to them. Ooh, they're relieving themselves. But at that time, you have.
Ooh, who's got their phone on?
Oh, you know what? Check it out. We're gonna talk about something serious because you know what? We had said that. No. Seriously, like, let's keep it serious for a little while. We hadn't lost anybody in November. Remember we said that?
Right.
Well, it just happens that I hate to say it, but Partido Man lost his mom in an accident. You know, she was a very great person, and I loved her a lot. You know, and she lost her life, and Partido Man's in the hospital. And you know, we don't believe in praying or nothing like that because we are who we are. But you know, we'd like to wish the best for him because you know, him and his mom, they were like two peas in a pod. You could honestly say that, dude. Like, he's gonna miss her forever, and she loved him a lot. So I'm sad to say that we did lose somebody in November. So this is going out to Mrs. Partido. You know, I don't remember her name, dude, but I did have a lot of conversations with her. She was cool. You know what I remember about her? Is that back when Partido Man didn't have his own fucking phone, right? We would call him, and I needed him, you know, for shady fucking shit, right? And I would call, right? And she would go, no, Gigi's not here. And she would get mad, right? Because she always had to get up and answer the fucking phone. He wasn't there, right? Well, eventually, she recognized my voice, and she said, who is this? And I said, it's Freddie. She goes, okay, you know what, Freddie? When he comes, I will tell him. And we made friends with each other because of that. She was kind to me, you know, because she was a tough motherfucking lady, but a beautiful woman. So, to her, be quiet.
I remember her.
No, hey, I don't want to hear about you. Hold on. Hey, hold on. I'm talking, kid. Hold on.
Gabriel would tell you, dude, hey, man, he'll let you know what her name is. But for now, dude, I remember her passing.
How did you see her passing? But I'm just saying, from the shit show, dude, which is a funny name, dude, but we got your back, dude. I'm sorry, Gabe. To Partido Man, dude, we wish.
Partido Man picks. We'll get back in it.
Bring the picks back, the Partido picks, right?
We're gonna have to bring some Partido picks, you know. In fact, the last one is gonna be Partido's pick. I'm picking it for Partido.
Wow, we still get one.
We're gonna give him one, but sucks.
Yeah.
Right.
So, you know, to make the mood a little better, we're gonna have to give kid a beer. No, but the chingada.
I just had to hold my piss for 30 minutes after you passed out. After you put that post.
Hold on, kid. Hey, hold on, kid. Be quiet. Hey, give me a mute button here. I've been asking for one. I want that for Christmas, all right? But listen to me. Ace Kravitz, thank you for being a classy man and sending that. The deepest fucking...
The condone.
Yes, because you know what? It's a serious thing. And you know what? His mom was a badass mom, dude. Partido Man is the one that came up with that bullshit Cadillac Life. You know why? Because he had it made. Because his mom was so cool, dude, that she would take him. Look, she would take him to go score, dude. That's... I'm fucking dead serious, dude. Hey, you know what, dude? My dad, too. He can't drive no more, dude. But in the old days, dude, when I needed him, he always rode with me. Like, man, we love doing illegal things, me and my dad, dude. You know what? And that's one thing I'm never going to forget about him. The kind of balls he had, dude, just because he loved me enough to do fucked up shit with me. That's a dad. That's a mom.
Simone.
So I'm saying, if you've never had a mom like that, then fuck you. Because that's a beautiful person. Hail Satan for Partido's mom. let's get on with some music.
Yeah, so we
can talk.
We get groovy on this next one.
Hijo, you know what groovy do?
Where's the groove at?
The groove is over here. He's not.
Party out, vato.
Hey, pinche groovy dude got down. He got down like a motherfucker, dude. Look at him.
Damn.
But you know what? One thing about groovy dude is that out of all of the people that have been here in the show, right? Groovy Dude is the only one that got his own program out of it because Groovy Dude is getting Groovy Dude, you party too hard even for mira como estás todo chueco. Hey, if I took him to church,
what happened to your hair?
There he goes. Hey, fuck the hair, man. Groove is in the heart. Groovy Dude. You don't have to be like that.
Right there.
Tonight I'm gonna fucking groove out with you. You know why? Because groove is what you feel inside. Because you're tired of feeling the way you feel. Every day and night. The only thing that makes you happy is when you get paid, but it pisses you off when you gotta pay the bills. So fuck everything and let's get groovy. Let's get funky. And let's get down. Tonight for Groovy Dude's picks. We got a couple of them. So which one we're gonna play tonight?
We got the Groovy Nobody.
We're gonna play Groovy Dudes. Hey, I was gonna be in that band, and I gave him that fucking name. Hey, calm down, Groovy Dude. Why are you gonna be like that? You're gonna get all right, man. All right, Groove's in the heart, man. I hope you like this one. It's from Groovy Dude.
We got a song called Sunsick from a band called the Groovy Nobody.
Hey, kid, let me have my goddamn hair, you bitch.
Stay groovy.
Never quite recall the day.
Holy shit, that was groovy, man.
No, hell yeah. Hey, you know what the groovy do? Groovy's in the heart. It's not about your hair, or about your clothes, or about if you had your ass bleached. Hey, it's all about, being groovy, like feeling the groove. Now y'all feeling groovy because you know what? I think I should have one more song. What do you think?
Yeah.
You think I deserve one more song? Yeah. Somebody ran out there.
Yeah, that groove was in the pot.
In the pot too.
That's an Ace Crab.
Hey, we're gonna throw that one simultaneously.
That
in
groove
the
over
pot.
there, Mitchell Lake.
Hey, well, a groove that was also. Did you hear about what happened to that guy in Mitchell Lake?
The piranhas getting him.
Hombre, he was paddleboarding.
Oh, hombre.
Chest down.
Chest down.
when he was splashing the waves, right? He overcompensated because he didn't have a lot of muscle, and he splashed, and he got the water in his mouth. You hear what happened to him, no?
Se ahogó.
Se cagó. Hey, don't fucking get in that water. You know what? You know what they said in the summer of 2025? It's gonna be the #1 watering hole. That's what they said. They said the water's so clean that you could bring your own glass and drink it with ice.
Damn.
With ice.
We might do a nature show out there.
Donation show.
Hey, you know what? We are doing a nation. It was called Strange Nature, right?
Yeah.
Bizarre Nature, right?
Bizarre Nature.
Yes, and we have a Kidman is going to be starring on that too. It's a nature show starring Kidman, and Kidman. So be on the lookout for that.
He'll take us on outdoor adventures.
He's gonna teach you how to make dirty water into water that you could drink.
All right.
Going charcoal.
He's gonna teach you how to eat the dung beetle.
Dung beetles?
No, dung beetle. It's basically you can't eat it, because it's full of shit. But,
roaches.
But it also has a lot of nutrients. But anyway, moving on. Hey, let's get another groovazo.
We're gonna stay groovy.
Hey, get a groovazo. Hey, you know what? Like my Mexican friend said, let's get a groovazo.
A groovazo.
A groovazo. Hey, another groovazo. From a band that, hey, you know what? Get a dance on. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to liberate yourself. Because life is too short. Soon enough, you'll realize that all the things you didn't do, you're going to regret.
Let's stay groovy on this one.
Get más groovy.
Háblame si necesitas a alguien.
And for all you suckers can't see my face, if you didn't like and subscribe, this is what everybody else is jamming out to who liked and subscribed.
Hijo, I got double friends.
Like we always say, keep it groovy.
Hijo, keep it groovy.
Keep it going.
Keep it going.
That's the song that's playing on your paddle boat when you're paddle boating through
the Metro Lake.
Because you have to paddle it to power the radio.
That's the power going.
Or else it sounds like they're like. Hey, you know what?
When you paddle.
You know what? I felt bad. You know what? I'm always. There was a man, right? That was like he had a handicap, right? And he was riding a paddleboard, and I wanted to go in there with him, right, to help him out. No, and he gave me a dirty look. I go, I didn't fuck your ass, huh?
Yeah.
So he's over there like that. He's going in a circle, right? And I don't feel bad for him. And his tune is going like this, like. Hey, for everybody who's got 2 feet, we got 2 jabs. We're gonna do it. We're gonna go back into time. We're gonna take the time machine. We're gonna ride it on back right there. Back when they had that semilla, the baby skunk.
Nombre.
Hijo, so don't be calling me because I don't have the baby skunk. But you know what? It's all about being beautiful.
Sorry.
No, it's all about feeling beautiful. Just feel beautiful tonight.
Right.
Listen to me. All my wishes.
Not too borracho.
All of my listeners to feel. And you know it, man. I don't want to be fucking swept under the rug. I want you to feel beautiful because you guys are beautiful tonight.
Dance to the mirror.
Is that what you do?
Encuerado, así nada.
Dance in the mirror.
You got a mirror?
Hey, we got a new rider. Right
Yeah,
now.
shake my huevos in the mirror.
You look in the mirror and say what?
We got a new rider. We got our Lopez.
We got Cat Lopez.
Hey, throw another cat out.
Oh, that's right. Man, there's a lot of cats.
The cats are loose tonight. No.
Híjole. ¿De los Fumun o qué?
Hey,
Fugatos.
hey, somebody better. ¡A la verga! Y ya salió aquí, ¿cómo le va? ¿Cómo se digo?
Hooch. El Hooch.
Hijo de su, ¿cómo se digo?
Oh, Cuyo. Hey, Cuyo.
Hijo de su. No, ¿cómo se llama el pinche perro? Joaquín, ¿o cómo se llama?
Julio.
Pinche perro Julio, este culero. Hey, but you know what? Letting you know that on this Christmas and on these holidays, that we're going to send you out a special wish to all you people. If you don't get shit on this Christmas, right? I want you to keep your fucking pride and understand that you got yourself. And it doesn't mean a lot. But you know what? When you're crying in the bathroom by yourself, it does no.
Con la diarrhea.
Hey, a la verga, ¿quién es?
Hello. Hello.
Hijo de su.
Hey, Bobby.
No es Bobby.
Bobby.
Hijo de su.
Bien, Bobby.
¿Va a bailar la canción o no?
Juan o no. Susto, Bobby.
Well, listen to me. We're getting ready to wrap up tonight. You know?
Wrap your nalgas.
That's how you wish.
We got Radio 666.
Yeah, we got Radio 666 on the progress. And we're gonna give it to you hard. Because you know what? We always give it to you hard.
Siempre. Con puro cariño. Con puro pinche
No
cariño.
cariño, though. It's just like the disregard for human safety.
No.
Hard, passionate with goosebumps.
Yeah, pues,
With goosebumps, hijo. Hey,
Goosebumps.
here we go for a little more
Pero suave
goosebumps.
también.
Híjole.
Hey, una desmardada, vato,
Puro-
una chorizazo, vato.
puro
Un
desmadre.
chorizazo. Hey, if right now, if y'all are caressing each other like that, están besándose.
No, hombre.
If y'all are in the heat of passion,
Licking tongues.
hey,
Right.
just do it to this next. The
Híjole.
next two songs, we're gonna go hard. Just
Don't
do
bounce-
it.
bounce
Do
off
it.
the wall.
Do it. Do it if you're gonna do it. Do it.
Dale con cariño. Uh-oh. Hold on to your fucking toenails.
And we're back live.
Oh, hell yeah. You know, you heard it from here. These bands, where were they from? I told you.
They're called Japanese crust punk.
Yahoo!
92.
Yeah, 92.
So
Old
what?
school shit.
Yeah, for 1992. So what's the difference between regular punk and crust punk?
It's more crustier.
Not
Is it harder than hardcore
It's
punk?
got more of an edge. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more fucking violent, you know?
I want to give you some putazo.
That's what I think. And not only that, it gives them like a little bit more leeway into being more.
On the edge of the
They can even get like more evil there, you know?
What was better, like the death metal scene or the punk scene here in San Antonio back then?
The punk scene.
The punk scene?
There was never a death scene, dude. Because
Was everybody hanging out with each other, or were these different places for that?
like, you know what the crazy thing about that is, like Bloodspill. Like, I could only speak from being in a band, but Bloodspill was the only death metal band in San Antonio at that time. So we didn't have a buddy, you know. Like the closest band to us that was like death metal or anything was like Necrowar, you know.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, where they were from?
They were New Braunfels.
No.
And they were older dudes, you know. They were already men, you know. We were young kids.
They already got pelos.
And we still kicked their hey, and you know what? No, they like Necro was like older, you know. Honestly, dude, like I guess his name was John, dude. I think the youngest one was Yor at that point, you know. But the rest of them, dude, like John, he was older, you know. He was a man, dude. Honestly, dude, we were fucking 15 years old. I'm telling you, the coolest thing that ever happened to us playing that show with Necrowar, because a lot of people, they buy the shirt, and so there's a Necrowar Bloodspill Devastation shirt that's available, and they buy it, right? It's not sanctioned by any of the bands, dude. It's bootleg, totally bootleg. Yeah, it's bootlegged over a flyer, dude. I think I have the flyer right in one of hanging here on the wall in my room.
Yeah,
that's badass.
But my highlight of that is like the way I told you was like when me and Rob were sitting there at the bar, and the guy said, "Can I help you, buddy?" And I said, "Can I have 2 cold beers for me and my friend?" He said, "What kind?" I go, "Whatever's coldest." We didn't even know brand. We didn't know what they had.
You froze up for a second?
No. I was just like, hey, I didn't know what they served, and
no bottle cap.
But there was draft, you know, and it was like the dude was standing like over there, dude. And apparently, I couldn't see, dude. I could never acknowledge it to now. But I'm saying, to me, that was more of a highlight than playing with them, because like a lot of people would ask, you know, a great person that would be a person of an investigating mind would say, how was it playing with Necrowar? Because a lot of people always want to talk about Necrowar. But I'll tell you one thing about Necrowar. But you know what? Because I heard it from a show. If you tell the truth, then nobody could fuck with you, right?
Right.
So I'll tell you straight up about Necrowar, dude. Fuck them. They got their ass beat by a bunch of fucking 15, 14-year-old musicians. You know, they always cry about the sound system, but it was their sound system.
No, but they were making it.
No, it was their sound system. I remember playing on the stage, dude, and there was no monitors. So we couldn't hear. And I remember just looking back at Rob, and I said, "What do we do?" And you know what he said? "We always play the fucking set, and we can never fucking hear. Yeah. Let's just fucking play." So we played, dude. And you know what? I'm not going to lie to you, dude. At the Club Oasis that night, it was a Black Sunday, right? It was Necrowar, Devastation, Bloodspill. With a fucked up PA, dude. I'm not going to take it away and say it wasn't a fucked up PA. But with a fucked up PA, dude, and the people that were out there in the crowd, dude, I remember somebody, or a couple of them, saying, "Fuck Slayer."
Whatever happened to Devastation?
Fuck Slayer. Fuck Devastation también. No,
they're not together no more.
No, they're coming back for your birthday. Hey, but to tell you the truth, they were fucking kids that were yelling in the pit. In that fucking place, dude, and I'm not gonna lie, and anybody who was there will tell you the truth. They were saying, "Fuck Slayer, Bloodspill," and we were jamming out. And I remember Yor, which was the only younger guy, he looked at us because our songs were so long, and he said, "That's the last song you can't play." And the people and the fans and the young kids, because that day I think we had a curfew at that time, they had to split. So it was like, you have to fucking get off the stage. And they were yelling, and I said, you know what? You want to hear another song? Yes. I go, fuck that. You want to hear another song? We're going to play another song. And you know me. And anybody who knows me knows that's my fucking personality.
Right.
And you know I did whatever I wanted to. Even as a 15-year-old boy. And we gave him dick back there. And I'm not going to lie, dude, because I'm not going to fucking... Hey, tell the truth. The truth shall set you free. ¿Verdad? And anybody that was there is going to tell you the same thing. Unless they want to lie and be like... They don't want to let the pretty girl win again. Fuck you. Suck my dick because I'm telling you the truth. And if you were there, you know it.
Can you dig it?
Can you dig it? Mama Mela, que necro whore. Mama Mela, fuck you. You can call me on the phone and we'll talk about this all day long.
Over a cold beer.
Hey. Back then, they were known for drinking a lot of alcohol and party. Some motherfuckers weren't even drinking. Devastation was it? You were asking about Devastation? They were in the back swimming in the back of the Club Oasis back then. There was a swimming pool. Anybody will tell you the truth. Yeah. They were in the back swimming in their canzones together. Me and Rob, which were young, were trying to get intoxicated. We were the only motherfuckers drinking. Dave Gore will tell you. Dave Gore is a person that's from the music. He would always say, I always looked up to Bloodspill. Because y'all were just fucking 15 years old and y'all were looking to get laid. I was. I wasn't like those guys already old and just fucking just nobody was fucking you. Hey, so fuck it. If I talk too much shit, it's because I'm telling the truth. Because I'm not going to lie to you.
Right.
So we've been cut off. We're getting cut off.
We're calling it a night right there.
We're calling it a night. Yeah.
Hey, you want to play another Radio 666?
We should. You know what? Let's play another Radio 666. It's my birthday. It's my birthday wish. This fucking band's from fucking Colombia too, and they're like the Mexican motherfucking bands, and we don't shut the fuck up. This song is called Mátalo.
We're gonna throw it
from Easy
Oh,
Bot.
that's right. S-Bot, Easy Bot.
Easy Bot.
Mátalo. Check this out real quick.
Mátalo la verga.
Smokerini.
Unholy smokerini con weenie asado on the side, right?
Weenie asado.
Hey, I'm telling you, hey, those fucking Colombians, those Colombians are and the South Americans and the Mexicans are to be honest, dude, because we are Mexicans, right? Give you some roast weenie.
Eso sí, you're Mexican.
Hey, you know what? Hey,
Tómalo. Tómatelo. Qué guapo. Chelo.
Más guapo que la chingada.
Que la chingada.
Guapísimo. Hey, you know what? If you feel alive, then get more high. Because in this life, there's only one thing you gotta do is survive. Right? Because every day the world is gonna figure out how to kick your teeth out of your mouth, you know? Hijo, ya viene la otra vez. Hey, put up your pee-pee, you hear that? Hey, I'm serious, dude. Hey, hold it, dude. Or you know what? They in the woods, you know what they said? Piss on yourself, man.
I heard piss in a saddle that room.
Piss in the saddle. She go, what the hell? Piss in the saddle.
Heard it pissing on your fucking shirts to fucking cover your head in 110, 120 degree fucking desert.
Damn. This is motherfucker been.
When it comes to the little shit show, I think they got my back.
No, man, that's chingada. We'll piss on you too. Hey, speaking of piss and drinking, we're glad that you have concluded your day with us. You know?
Right.
And I hope you're all mandado la verga. Because that's all we have for you tonight. We're going to bed, and for all you people that want to stay awake, go to that doctor that checks your throat. Remember?
In your culo.
Hey, and have a good time. And thank you, Ace Kravis. Because without you, we wouldn't be as fucked up tonight, man.
So see.
We didn't buy specialty beer, but we did buy a lot of our special beer that we like, you know? So we got to indulge in preserving our liver to pickle it for the day.
Pickle it.
Remember, Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas. And if we don't see you on New Year's, then we wish you a Happy New Year's. And we will come back.
Eso.
Hijo, cha. Candy Roberts, we threw you. Hey, you know what? Let's throw out another birthday pito.
Oh, yeah.
Candy Roberts, throw a birthday pito.
Yeah.
Throw out a pitazo for Stony Greenberg.
For who?
Stony Greenberg.
Oh.
La cámara, Cuco Luco.
If you cats are still kicking to the metal, man,
For Fred Mota.
like and subscribe to Kicking Metal.
For Fred Mota. No, ni un pinche pito for Fred Mota.
Happy birthday, Fred.
Hey, for all the birthdays on fucking December, dude. If I miss your birthday, well, I
There's a
guess.
special one for Fred.
Ándale, Jesse.
A special pito.
Special pito.
Y volver. A tus brazos otra vez. Hijo, a ver si no, pinche caballo. Ya vino el caballo otra vez, ¿no?
Otra vez
Hijo
con
de
su
su.
chorizo.
Hijo.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy New Year.
Hey,
Merry Christmas, Happy New
and
Year.
especially from a child of many years, dude. I wish you many years. Many years.
A child of many years.
Many years. You know why? Look, I'm already 55 years old, still getting high, still drinking, and still raising the flagpole. Hell, Satan.
Raising the flagpole.
Y más guapo que la chingada. 'Cause I still get in trouble for being guapísimo. Más guapo que la chingada.
Merry Christmas, Mark Bezos.
Hijo de su. Hey, Mark Bezos is the brother of Jeff Bezos.
Best Wayne. Wow. Wow. It was great having you. Great being back.
Hijos
You have to
de que-
pucker up those lips, kid.
Hey, and you know what? The winner, we have decided the winner of Who's Gonna Date Kid is Joaquin Johnson. Of Captain California.
Oh, okay, California.
You better be identifying as I.
Hey, you know what? You already
I do. I do.
Hey, you know what?
Get one round, dude.
Hey, you know what he said?
Ay, papi.
And not two.
Hey, he said he's gonna chase you around like a
like a cochino canzones.
like a cat around, hey, like a dog around a cat. No,
So many have tried.
But you know what?
So many have tried and failed. No, so many tried and died.
Dies what?
Hey, but you know what? By saying that somebody tried, you're encouraging everybody.
No,
so good night.
I'm trying them to try to fail.
Hey, good night to all our faithful servants of Satan.
Hell
for all
yeah.
the people of the night.
Yeah.
For all those who inhale the beautiful smoke that brings to light. Hey, cállese el hocico. Turn off this fucking mic. Unplug. Let me see.
Acid Rose.
Let me see. For all the people of the night, may you have blessed dreams and have great
Good night.
success. Good night to everybody. Hey, hold on. Joaquin wrote. Hold on, kid. Hold on. Joaquin said, "You better be ready, bitch." Hijo, Joaquin. Órale, he deleted it. Joaquin, what the fuck?
Where are you?
Yeah, put the lotion on the skin, bitch. Hey, all right. So,
Joaquin Phoenix.
on this last song, the last song of the Tonight Shit Show, and the last episode of the year, right?
Eps.
It might be, yeah.
It is, dude. Even Picha Claus didn't come out. You know what he said? Se va a la verga, I'm not coming out. He says he's not going to wear that hat. It's too hot.
Always comes out by after Christmas.
No, yeah, you know why? Because it's too hot.
Yeah.
He's confused by the weather. But you know what? This song is dedicated to Partido's pick because he was part of the whole main structure of the show. And I'm picking this out for Partido's pick. And this is a band called, what is it, Mr. Partido?
It's called Carpe Noctem.
Melting Tears.
Melting Tears. And before we go, I want to do a couple more quick birthday shout outs.
Okay.
To my daughter Sabrina.
Hell yeah.
She turned 23
Happy
this
birthday.
year. Happy birthday, and to my grandson Isaac.
Oh,
he is
hell
2
yeah.
years
Happy
old.
birthday, Isaac.
Hell yeah. Hey, we got more Sagittarius in the house.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, you know what? And not only that, I got God damn it, the baby girl, dude, too. And Benny, I think. Benny, my nephew, was awesome, too. I didn't think we were including the little kids, but we're including them all. Hey.
Simon.
Más pito than a man can handle.
Híjole.
We love you all.
Hey, it's time for Mark Besos to come out.
Time for Mark
Más Besos de la chica. But Partido, man, we feel you, man. We got your back. Hell, Satan.
Good night. Mwah. Mwah.